Welcome to the Pseudo Intellectual Podcast. I'm your host, Six, and today we have a special guest called Turkey Tom. You want to introduce yourself, Turkey Tom?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Mr. Cynical.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, then freaking plot, because none of y'all want to introduce each other.
Wait, let's... I'm plot, and I feel like my bit's been stolen because someone else wants to die more than me.
Chandler. Okay, you know what? Screw the introductions. No one wants to introduce themselves. Today we're gonna have a fight because Rika thinks traps are gay, and
they are.
I mean, I didn't say that, but okay.
Well, okay.
They definitely are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plot thinks traps are gay. Rika, explain your argument.
What?
My overall argument is that
I'll be right
traps
back.
are not gay only so far as you don't know that it has a dick. Once you do know that it has a dick, it becomes gay. And that is basically called the Schrodinger's dick. So if a character looks like a girl, has large eyes, and sounds like a girl, then you have to assume it is a girl, unless there is evidence for a dick.
Okay.
Therefore,
well, okay.
if you have sex or care about that character,
it is
in whatever possible context. If you like that character, then it's not gay. But the moment you do know that the trap is a trap, then it is gay.
All right, plot. You ready?
Oh, for what?
Say your argument. You
what?
Yeah, you said you traps.
Plot doesn't have arguments. He just coats through life making bullshit shit.
My goodness, the animosity here.
Yeah, I've lost all respect for you, so I stopped caring.
Oh, okay. Well, that sure is nice of you.
Hurry this up.
My argument is if they're not, then that takes away half the fun of the meme, so they must be.
Okay.
Tom, you said what's your argument for it?
Oh, you're asking me.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, personally, I think it can be gay if you're attracted to them because of the dick. But if you're attracted to them because of the feminine features, then it's straight.
Oh, Turkey Tom's argument is not too much different from mine. Okay, so what I was going to say is this. Now, Rika, why do men find traps attractive?
They don't. They find the girls attractive.
So people that find traps attractive are attracted to it because it looks like a female.
I mean, unless you're attracted to it because you want a trap.
Yes, but no, they're attracted to the girl aspect. They're not attracted to the trap.
Well, how can you separate? How can you separate the fact that they're attracted to the trap when they look like a girl?
Well, that's the thing. I argue that they're attracted to the aesthetics of girls and the display of girlishness, not the trap itself.
That makes no sense. How can you separate them from them? They are part of it.
Because no, it's the aspect of the trap is that it includes it being a guy, even though it looks like a girl. I'm just arguing that people are just sexually attracted to the girl aspect, not the all-encompassing girl plus dick. I'm just saying that if you know that it's a girl plus dick, you're only attracted to the girl aspect, not the girl plus dick.
So I was going to say, being attracted to a trap is not only not gay, but it can actually be more straight than being attracted to a female.
Can you explain that?
Because when you're fucking a trap, there's two things that go on. There's a chemical imbalance inside your brain that tells you if you're fucking a girl or if you're fucking a guy, and your pleasure senses. And when you come,
and you
from
know
a
this
girl,
from personal experience.
Yes, that too. When you come from a girl, it's completely different side of the brain than if you came from a guy. So, and they did studies and found out that if you're attracted to females, and if you're attracted to the feminine side of the trap, you still come as if you were attracted to a female.
Wait a minute, what? That doesn't even make sense.
Fucking retarded.
It sounds like bullshit.
I got stats. But not only
He's
that.
got stats.
Are
I
you-
want
are
to
you
see
sure-
statistics.
Are you sure people were not just having sex with girls and then we're like, oh yeah, just pretend it's whatever gender?
There's a simple rule. It's not gay if you close your eyes.
And then now how can it be more straight than fucking women? And that's pretty simple. What if that woman...
I wasn't
woman-
listening, but I agree.
What if that woman looks just like a guy? Like
How else am I supposed to
100%.
justify my degenerate sexual deviancy
Yeah.
with traps?
I mean,
I'd
as
say
furries.
I'd say it's more straight to fuck a trap than
I
than a
completely
girl
agree.
that looks just like a guy.
Biased reasons.
What about it, Rika?
I don't know. Turkey Tom was opening his fucking mouth saying bullshit, and I could not hear you.
He just pretty much said I agree with me, or he agrees.
Yeah,
with
I
me.
know. I heard him say he agrees. But I
Don't
didn't
care,
hear what you-
virgin.
I don't
So-
give a fuck. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Oh
And-
man, now he's angry, huh?
Now, Rika,
Berg's like week
Uh,
hour
I'm just
minute.
gonna. I'm just
Blue-haired
gonna-
anime
Anyways,
girl.
what were you
profile
saying,
picture
unknown?
is
Because I
angry
really
at
did not
Turkey
hear you.
Tom.
I was saying it's more straight to fuck a trap that looks like a girl.
Yeah, but
because
you didn't
you're more
explain
att-
yourself.
Now, I was saying it looks more straight to fuck a trap that looks like a girl because you're attracted to the feminine side than to fuck a woman that looks like a guy because by that logic you would be attracted to the male side of it. And
Okay.
because
But you said it's more straight.
yes,
Like,
it's
but no,
more
wait. Did you
straight
wait? Just to make sure, you said it's more straight to fuck a trap than fucking a girl, right?
than a girl that looks like a guy.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just a girl in general. Because I was wondering, like, how the fuck is fucking a trap more straight than fucking a girl?
I don't know. Like when I fuck a guy and then when I fucked a trap, it felt better than just fucking a girl. So
I mean,
it
I
works
would have
out.
to.
Wait a minute. No, wait. What?
It's
I,
called the
I would have
best
to. Let me find it.
I got my own
One second.
anecdotal
Tomboy.
evidence on why.
More
Listen.
straight. 1 second. I there's a post I have.
Wait,
to
are we
find on
talking about it
4chan.
being more straight to fuck a trap than a land well? Because I could agree with
Where is it?
What's your argument against that, Rika?
I remember reading something about tomboys and how it's more straight to fuck a tomboy
Well, I
than
mean,
a trap.
well,
but I can't remember
Tomboys
where-
don't actually look like men.
I mean, tomboys that do look like men and are actually like
Tomboys
strong
is
and
more of a
buffy.
personality rather than look.
Yeah, but I'm talking about fit, strong
Oh, I
muscle
guess women can't be fit.
tomboys.
Well, no, they can't.
No, but I mean fit, almost as fit as a guy. I
Ugh.
can't remember where.
Well, that's disgusting.
Yeah, well, like I said, I have to find a fucking post because I can't find it. I can't find it. It was pretty good though.
All right.
This just
plot.
sounds like trying to justify your weird fetishes.
Yeah, that's what I've been getting this whole time. That's what I constantly hear from Rika. But let's.
I mean, I don't know. Like the plot, you don't even listen to me most of the time, so I'm not even sure how you can argue that.
He listens to you. How else would he know exactly what to say to bait you into bullshit?
This is
He
very
doesn't.
true.
He just says random bullshit.
How is it random if it works every time?
How is it not random if it works all the time?
What?
You know what? That doesn't make any sense.
So what I'm trying to say is that if it works all the time, then it's only random, because whatever
No.
you say will make me react. So it's not
No.
specific.
No,
Yeah.
because that means it.
It's all
If
precise.
If it works all the time, then whatever you do works, rather than doing anything specific to make me react. Therefore, you
That's-
could just do random things,
No,
and it would still make me
it-
react.
What?
No, it's
No,
not.
if I specifically choose something because I know it's going to make someone angry, how is that random? Because I have the intuition enough to know what will make someone mad. Therefore, that makes it only random. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Said it's not. Jesus Christ. If you're able to do it all the time and everything you do makes me react, then it's not random. And then it is random. Gee, never mind. I'm too tired for this shit.
When
I'm
when I'm hammering a nail in and I grab tools, it works every single time. Thus, it's random tools I'm grabbing.
Yeah. See.
Well, to use that analogy, if every time you hit a nail with every tool, and it still nails all the time, and every time you take a swing, it always nails. Are you being specific? Are you always specifically using a hammer?
See, this argument only makes sense to begin with because everyone here's a tool.
Oh my gosh. Do you
have... Girls, you're both pretty. Let's move on.
Thank you.
I don't even know how you did that. All right.
Who's banning fucking metal paws?
I'm not even sure if any of our statements are contradicting each other.
Well, it depends.
I did literally hours of research on GIF, and then I realized I was on the Slav thread.
I don't think a trap, a contradict is the same thing as a trap. Unknown.
Because I think the thing is that we basically agree that traps are just women themselves. So just looking at the female aspect we just consider it as a woman. And I already defined it, so it doesn't really matter.
Someone brings up a very terrible point in the chat, and they say Fortnite is cool, and to which I will say no. For the run on the other things, Turkey Tom is gay, Otaku smells bad, and Fortnite is not.
I like gorals too.
Listen, no one wants to hear about your gore fetish.
Let's.
Okay, another one of those?
We're not. Yeah, goddammit, not another one.
Oh, no.
This is the kind of bullying and harassment I receive when I come on this podcast. Tomorrow I'm releasing a video on all of you called "Talking About My Online Harassment," and I will get you that.
Don't worry.
Please tell everyone to subscribe to ChandlerMakesVidaya on YouTube.
Don't worry.
Subscribe to my second channel, The Mysterious Mr. Enter, for more.
Subscribe to Rika's second channel called DigiBro.
That's my third channel.
Oof.
Subscribe to my second channel, Monkey Jones.
So you know what? There's only
it's funny because it's a YouTube channel that he's saying he also is the person.
Yeah. There's only one way to really solve this, and that is straw poll. Who has the better argument for why traps are...
Wait, you're letting it to democracy.
If we were on stream.me, we could throw up the poll in the chat.
Okay.
I don't think anyone cares about who's right, honestly.
I mean, this is a dumb argument to begin with.
Because the thing is that we're all agreeing with each other, so there's no real argument to be had.
It's only because you always think you're right that you think everyone agrees with you.
No, it's because I'm always right, not because everyone agrees with me.
Okay,
Can we all agree the dick makes it cuter?
What?
No, that's just a meme.
Rika, what is yours?
A question. Can mortal coil... Can a living body be defined as a mortal coil?
So Rika, what's your stance in one sentence?
The fuck is a mortal coil?
Mortal coil means the tragedy of life. It's from the. It's just a phrase from Hamlet.
Oh, that.
Rika,
I will shake off this mortal coil.
Rika, what's your stance in one sentence?
Of what? Traps?
Yes, so that we can do a straw.
If big eyes equals girl plus dick equals gay.
What?
Okay.
I already fucking explained this point to you, Plot. Are you too fucking dumb to follow?
It just wasn't.
I don't have to repeat
stream.
Myself twice.
Yes,
on
you do because
traps.
you did it off.
That's
stream.
the best way you can explain
Turkey
the
Tom,
plot
what's
because
yours?
that sounds like something you can write in code.
Well, first of all, you assumed that I was ever listening. You begin with when you were talking about this, and I wasn't just ignoring it while I worked on that crappy Photoshop edit.
All right. Explaining traps again. You define traps by their. You actually. 4chan generally defines traps as basically
All right, wait,
draw it
stop,
as a girl.
stop right there. We're already getting misguided if we're using.
Okay, it's so easy to know.
Can you
what a
shut
trap
the
is.
fuck up and
A
let me
trap
finish?
is something that looks like a girl until it takes its pants off and it has a dick. That's it.
There, thank you.
All there is.
Yeah, he fucking understands. Anyways, as I was continuing until plot fucking stopped me for no
This
reason.
isn't a fucking lolicon debate. Like, we're not saying, like...
I already
oh,
made the lolicon
well, actually,
video,
it's a
so
300-year-old
I don't-
demigod.
Oh, yeah, no,
Actually, that's...
Rika
see,
is the
I already
lead,
made a video. I made actually the
ruler
best
of
video.
Lolicon debates, apparently.
I am. I mean, not that you would know because you don't even have the balls to watch the arguments. So, anyways, the point being, I'm still sticking to that because you're a fucking coward, and I'll call you to your face about it.
You'll call him to his face.
Yeah, I made basically a lowly argument, the best lowly argument in favor of it, and this fucking coward is like, "Oh no, I'm too much of a Christian to watch your argument and understand what you're even thinking. So I'm not even going to watch it and give you the chance. Then I'm going to call you names and say that you argue for this and that without even watching the video." Because he's that much of a fucking coward, and then he's just gonna keep his tails between his legs and say, "No, I already know. I don't need to know shit." Anyways,
let's just go to
point being,
else.
traps in general are defined as basically, again, you draw as a girl, you say it's a boy, as you basically Turkey Tom just said, it's a girl, and then you pull out its pants, and it's said that it's a guy. But the thing is that you first have to define what is a girl, and to properly define what is a girl, I define it as basically a character that has large eyes to convey innocence. And that is a defining feature that is applicable to most girls in anime, with the caveat of certain girls that do not have large eyes and childlike characters. Most girls have large eyes. Most guys have smaller eyes.
So far, my arguments is at the top. Traps are more straight than having sex with females.
Yeah, because it's a meme fucking answer. Everyone's gonna vote for that. Anyways,
I mean, whatever is voted becomes objective fact.
I mean, pretty much straw polls are the objective way to define anything. So,
all right, the next one, whitewashing. What's y'all's opinions on it?
I don't care.
That sounds about right.
Why is it good
Nothing
or
bad has ever happened because of whitewashing.
Is it
Listen,
good or
I
bad?
take a bath every day or so, all right?
Okay, now here's...
Look, you've got to keep your fences looking nice. The only way to do that is to properly whitewash them. Preferably by tricking a bunch of other kids into doing it for you.
I'm just more worried about all these other races that aren't bathing regularly.
Is it good or bad? What do y'all think?
I think it doesn't matter.
Now, okay, fine. Then I will show why it's good. Now, here's why whitewashing is actually good. Now, throughout all of human history, whites have done the majority of the work. Why do you think blacks only get 1 month?
1 month of what?
Black History
1 month a year of history.
I don't know, because white people felt guilty about it?
No,
like, oh.
It's because they've only done 1 month worth of history. Every other race, white has done everything else.
I saw this one person make
if
this.
you literally
make this,
go to like any predominantly black country, they all their history would be black. We're a European-centric nation, so most of our history is based around European history.
So
we don't spend 40 years studying Asia in school because we have little to no affiliation with Asia in comparison to Europe and America.
Now,
Wait, what is your argument? That people care more about their own history than elsewhere?
Basically, yes.
And how is that related to blacks?
It's just that Unknown's argument's silly.
Well, I mean, you are silly in general.
So what I was saying is, whites have predominantly done everything that there is, but has done it better than the other races. So wouldn't you think that if you have white people play the actors of black people, that they would do it better?
Racist.
Wait. Are you saying we should have all of our white actors and actresses put on blackface
Yes,
and play black people?
Just like Robert Downey Jr. Didn't you see that movie? He was pretty fucking amazing.
Just like Jimmy Kimmel.
This is literally the answer to solve all our industry's problems.
And our answer to get Megyn Kelly fired again.
Oh shoot! Finally.
What did she do?
Again?
She talked about how there's no problem with dressing up in blackface.
Why?
Because she's a spoiled white bitch who lives in an upper class neighborhood and has never figured out that that's a not good thing to do.
Never went to school. Well,
She probably didn't see a black person until she was like 20.
Yeah, I don't think she. From what I'm hearing, I don't really think she went to school.
How can you say I'm wrong? Give an argument on why I'm wrong.
Wrong about what?
Okay, Rika's just
Because
out of
you're
it. Anyone
wrong.
else?
Rika's been out of it this whole time. What are we talking about?
Blah, did you disagree with my stance?
Rika has to put up with our shit.
No, today's my day off, so.
Oh.
Stay off from what? You don't have a job.
No, from working for the past 3 fucking weeks nonstop. What the fuck have you been doing?
Working on projects for school.
Yeah, well, I'm working on projects for YouTube, so yeah.
And I'm working on saving my pre-calculus grade.
All right.
Cool.
It's only
also
pre-calculus. You shouldn't have to save your grade from anything.
My gosh, I can't believe no one's going along with any of these jokes. Y'all are
I'm
ruining
also
this
like,
one.
I'm also writing.
I mean, I was all for the blackface joke.
I'm also writing down the plot for my game Ichiketsu on the side, and censoring a video that Ira meme got done.
Y'all are ruining this episode.
No,
Whatever.
All the episodes have been ruined. What are you talking about?
Not at all, because at least back then we would actually have the arguments. Now you're just not even doing it.
I mean, there's barely
That's why I
anything to
suggested
say.
green text.
You're right. It's not. There is nothing to say. What I said was just so correct. There's no other argument about blackface.
I mean, if we want to be honest, most history is Asian.
Why?
Well, it's Middle Eastern.
ancient Chinese secret.
Because China and India were two of the first civilizations.
That doesn't make it.
We're going to talk about the Hammurabi Code today,
Are
guys.
you trying to say they was
No,
kings?
please no.
Kings? You trying to say the Chinese
I am
was
trying to
kings?
say that the Egyptians weren't kings.
Right, wait, what?
Dude,
What? How dare you? Know the black people are the original Jews, right?
What about
You know, I'm with Turkey Tom. I'm not sure I really want to associate with you people.
Turkey Tom, what's your opinions on this?
so wait, are you saying we should
That's
start
right.
calling black people Koichi because echoes?
I don't get it.
Turkey Tom, what's your opinion?
Did I just make a JoJo's reference?
And you know what? I wasn't fucking listening for the past 20 minutes.
What's your opinions on this?
He's the
black
only
box?
one who's retained any modicum of intelligence. Then
I've been browsing through the Monkeys Anime Reviews subreddit, so can't relate. Okay, what's the debate? Whitewashing, is that it?
Yes. Why is it good or bad?
I don't know. Like you have to like define whitewashing. Like
Where you
like-
make one of the characters that were originally black or any other race turn white.
I mean, I think you should keep them how they originally were, but it's whatever. If you want to take that creative liberty and change them, I mean, race shouldn't be that big of a factor. It should be like how the character actually is and how true it is to its original interpretation. I just think who gives a fuck.
So you're on the neutral. It doesn't change it much.
I mean, I don't know. Like, it's really up to the personality in the end. Like who gives a shit about any of this? Why does anyone care about whitewashing in media? It's fucking gay.
Because a bunch of spurgs on the internet got upset that they blackwashed the kid inside of the new Detective Pikachu.
Wait,
I don't know. That's not
Wait,
really
didn't
bad.
that person-
I mean, there are some scenarios where it's like, all right, you shouldn't like change their race. Like, I don't fucking know. Don Cheadle needs to be black in everything. They shouldn't replace him with a white actor. I don't fucking know.
What if they just got Don Cheadle and white faced?
Oh, well, yeah, then kill Don Cheadle.
If it's called whitewashing when we make a black character white, if you might take a white character and make them black, is it called an oil slick?
No, it's called mud bath.
Oh god.
Mud bath.
Oh god.
Or is it just called making L?
It's called tie dye.
I'm going to hell for laughing at you guys.
So pulling a Netflix?
That's
That's called a net. Yeah.
I don't know any show that isn't like that on Netflix. I mean, I'm on like 5th level of woke here. I watched all Dear White People.
I think the Netflix Marvel shows do a pretty good job of not doing that.
All right, so here's a legit answer. I think for the most part, it's important to keep the actual race of the character from the medium it was, because it normally reflects some aspect of who the person was, and it's easier to conceptualize them. Because, like, how odd would it be to get like a character that's described as being like a redhead in a book, and then you get the person and they're black and they've got like neon green hair? It just starts to throw you. Yeah, I'm saying that it would be weird to cast Mary Jane inside a new Spider-Man thing, but have them be Asian American. And
I was actually going to go with, are you saying that making a character who was known as raven-haired and fair-skinned a black woman is a bad idea?
I mean, for the
Netflix
most part, it's a little
does
off-putting.
constantly?
You can get over it a bit, but it doesn't. It really isn't the best. So normally, it's best to keep it close to the actual depiction.
Yeah, this is true.
Well, I was more going off of the Netflix Witcher thing.
No, this is true because
which is going to be
this
shit
is true.
because
No. Wait. This is true because if Starfire is not a Tanneranian, I'm gonna flip out.
Okay, good. We were actually thinking of the weird Starfire thing for that Teen
You're
Titan.
all like disgustingly filthy people, but I want to talk to you more. So,
Same here.
you don't like. Sometimes I agree. Like the race is important, but with someone like, I don't know, what was that? Like they changed the race of L in the new Death Note, right? Like that
yes.
wasn't so much as important as like if they just made it like true to who the character was, like, but they didn't really do that at all. So I don't know.
Yes.
Like you're not gonna make Tony Soprano black. That makes no fucking sense. But
No, that would be weird because he's supposed to be Italian.
Exactly. That's like
yeah, that would be like making Makoto Kusanagi white.
oh, what the fuck is
I
that?
do think there is a level of importance you could associate with like the L thing, because the weird font for his even his symbol itself was the fact that he's like European.
No. Here's the thing. Here's the real thing about the L. The reason why they made L black in the live action is because if you look at the letter L,
because black people always take the L.
No, it's because the
How
L...
are we the terrible people? God damn it.
No, it's because the L was black. The color of the L was black. Thus, they needed to make the character black.
God.
But it had a white background.
Yeah.
Here's the truth. If that movie didn't suck, no one would care.
So both of here's the thing. So both of L's parents are white, but he's black.
That makes complete sense. This totally happens.
I think
He was
this is all
adopted.
it is.
I mean, my opinion of whitewashing is it only matters if the work is bad.
That's actually a fair point. Literally,
Yeah.
if the casting is so bad, regardless in the race, then you definitely messed up somewhere.
No, here's the thing. The
And
thing...
the movie's bad too.
No. Here's the problem. You're just sexist and racist. The Ghostbusters movie was phenomenal. It's the best movie that there ever was ever.
Oof.
Besides Black Panther.
Yeah, the whole thing with the Ghostbusters is it's just completely unneeded. I think that's the real problem here.
Yeah, that was definitely. I get that you can do it, but why?
That was the whole problem from the very beginning.
I mean,
why is this even here? Here, let's remake a movie and change nothing but this one thing. Because
no, they changed so much besides that one thing. They tried.
From what I hear, none of it was for the better either.
None of it.
I hear even the special effects were kind of worse, which is kind of hilarious.
Yeah, I know from that part. There was only like one that was better, but then they shat on it later in the movie. I'm like, okay. And that was an erectile dysfunction joke. Ghostbusters, yeah, masterpiece.
Yeah, greatest movie of all time.
And if you hate it, you're just sexist, racist, and everything.
10 out of 10 would comedy again. Yeah.
Shit, we didn't. Did we even? I don't think we planned for another.
But then there are other things where it super matters. Like take for example,
Boondocks. The Boondocks.
Well, yes, the Boondocks, Black Panther.
Get Out.
Get Out. Monster.
I mean, Get Out is very black and white. As in, all the white characters are evil, and all the black characters are good, and no in between or nuance at all.
There's also
Friday.
Hey, there.
I don't think you can do Friday with a white cast.
Let's see. What was that? What's that movie? That thing about the people with the white people voice. What was it? Please excuse me or something.
Oh, I know that one. Shit, it's
yeah. Just, thank you for listening. Or
yes,
something.
thank you. Thank you for. Shit, I know what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure you can't blackwash or whitewash or whatever Office Space. Because no one would believe a black guy flipping out over a stapler burning a building.
Sorry. There you go. Sorry to bother you.
Yes, like sorry to bother you. That where the whole thing is about like cultural differences between things and how people.
Is that actually a good movie?
I haven't seen it.
I heard it's like really good, and
I've heard it's funny. I've heard it's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, doesn't Mulan also count? Or
1 second, let me check. Is it out in DVD? DVD, or actually Blu-ray. Blu-ray.
It's on Hulu.
And now we're going to do one last straw.
No, but I mean, I want to download it on torrent and whatnot.
Yeah, he's just not going to get high enough bit rate with Hulu. He has to have it in like its full Blu-ray, high definition HDR settings with 5.1 audio surround
it off of Amazon.
4K, 911, 4K.
It all fits together. 3D videos, 4K, 7.1 surround sound. It all adds up.
23. Yeah, it is out.
The Illuminati is real.
Yeah, I'll watch that. Okay.
I'll just put this here in case we ever get to it.
We won't. I can guarantee you, we never get to anything.
Yeah, because we get because we get in arguments with Rika every podcast.
This is true. That's okay. That's why we keep him here.
All right, folks, my job here is done, so I'm gonna head out. But you kids have fun.
All right.
Unknown Otaku, thanks for inviting me here. I'm never doing this again, and I fucking hate you. If you DM me one more time, I will block you on every known social media.
Good.
Okay, goodbye.
Everyone subscribe to Turkey Tom.
Well, that was boring. Jesus.
I'm
annoyingly boring
because
person.
every single time we start a meme argument, you just interrupt it.
Who, me or Plot?
Rika.
I was silent like most of the time.
Well, it's only gay if you push back.
Oof.
Let's see.
And I sent everyone a straw poll in the description for the next one. Is whitewashing good, bad, or neutral?
It's neutral.
Nah, I say it's good because whites do it better.
It's completely circumstantial. All right.
Pretty much.
All right. We didn't prepare much. What about next?
I don't know.
Shoot.
I forgot
Let's see,
to make a deal with Rika before we started. I was supposed to say if I win the debate, he has to put this podcast at the end of his video. And,
I don't know.
What? No, fuck you.
And I was gonna say, but if
I mean-
he wins, I will keep putting a link to his video until any of the videos I linked get 3,000 views.
Uh,
I was
But
gonna...
you're doing that quite often now, though.
see, I would never get into just any kind of argument / debate with you with any bet because you would just enter semantic arguments without end. So,
But you're
with you,
like
it would
the prime suspect of semantic arguments.
No, I'm not. He is. Like, have you actually debated with him? Every time
Yes,
we try
we've
to argue about
always
Oh, I
something,
have.
because-
Trust
yeah,
me.
then-
I've
Yeah.
No, here's
then
the thing.
then you would know. Otaku literally goes, well, the definition of this specific word is not does this mean this, and it does not
Alright.
mean this, and it means this, and it's like going on forever. And then you go from one fucking definition to another, to another, to another, to another, to the point where it never ends. It's like Jesus
Alright,
fucking Christ.
do you know how me and Unknown met literally over DMs of arguing of him the definition of what the
Large.
word better means?
No, larger.
No, but
large.
I would not be surprised.
It was over
Because, again-
the definition of large.
Well, either way,
I've never had more of my time wasted in that in my life.
Yeah.
Like we agreed
exactly,
with
so-
everything except for the word large.
all right. Well, the point still stands that I would never have any fucking debate or anything at stake with Unknown Otaku
Yeah, because
regarding
he doesn't want to
arguing
lose.
because he would never agree to anything and he would just keep shifting the fucking goalposts until
No, because you
one of
can't,
us dies.
You can't debate if no one agrees on the terms.
No, but the problem is that you cheat. You change the fucking terms all the time. You can't even have
I've
a
never
term.
had a hard time debating Unknown.
And then,
No,
and
but-
then,
alright.
and then when you start
It-
losing, you start saying that, oh no, well, each person has their own subjective view, and you're like, you can't even fucking agree on a fucking objective definition of anything.
Neither can you.
fuck. I can because
No,
I
we've
fucking
tried
properly
for
defined it.
months
tried.
to try to get you to agree on like one
I-
thing.
Well, give an example because I don't remember a single one of them.
Every single time we've had the argument of trying to figure out like why you dislike Mahler or what.
Yeah, Lua.
I thought I explained it that every time he tries to talk about anything, he just summarizes the plot, and every time he summarizes something, he basically just says, "Oh, that's just dumb as fuck." Every single time, it's like, and you're not really. It's not really learning anything as much as him just repeating the plot, the summary of the plot, and disliking it
Yeah,
or
you're
disliking
not learning
its
anything.
aspect.
You're not learning why
It's-
it's bad.
No, he's literally just saying it's bad. Like, watch his fucking Infinity War video. He literally describes the entire fucking movie in that. It's point by point. I've never seen anything
Really?
like that.
Oh, I watched his Infinity War video, and it wasn't him going, "This is bad," because the
No.
Infinity War was him praising Infinity War.
Are you literally just missing the fucking forest?
No.
Oh
Alright,
my
but
god!
here's
are
the
you
other
fucking
thing.
dumb? Are you doing this on purpose? 'Cause
No,
I think you
because
are.
here's the other thing. Because throughout the thing, there was a whole lot of times where he would talk and say, "This is good," because it seamlessly calls back to this movie and the developments of this character.
No
ties that
shit.
in.
That's literally just saying that. Wow, this is good because it relates back to the character, and just saying this actually relates back, but saying nothing else is not good. You're just
That's
saying
the-
that. Oh, this exists. Just saying this exists.
No,
is not,
no.
It's not anything. It's
No,
not
see, 'cause-
analysis. It's not diving into anything. It's not saying anything. It's literally just summarizing the plot and then saying, "Wow, isn't this good for existing?" And that's it. And that's my point. He just does that the entire time. The one time the one time he doesn't do this is when he does actual that 9-parter video with H Bummer guy, where he goes line by line and actually explains why it's wrong using actual evidence and explaining why it's bad or whatever
Soma.
he said is bad. That's the only video or series of videos where he's
Soma.
actually good. The rest, all his fucking videos are worthless.
He did the exact same thing with Soma.
I haven't, like I said with Soma, I haven't played the game, so I can't judge.
Is
I
it
still have to
any-
play that game.
Is Soma
I
any
heard that the
good
game is
for-
good. I heard that it's existential and pretty good, but kind of cliche if you know any tropes or anything about philosophy. So,
well, sounds
Again,
like
I-
something. Well, it's a horror game and has philosophy, so you know what?
I mean,
it
it's
sounds
more.
Like, it sounds like something I would be interested in.
like I'm already spoiled about the entire story. I mean, the concept itself. So but again, the point is that it's pretty good, and also you have to get I also have to get the mod or the patch where you skip all the monsters and you just play the game without the monsters. I was told that it's like the one criticism or flaw that it has dumb monsters like Amnesia that no one cares about.
Okay, so wait, you get rid of the monsters or improve the monsters?
You get rid of the monsters, and that improves the game.
Okay,
I don't know how. I'm just
different.
saying what people at 4chan have said.
Okay.
Because
Again,
4chan
I've
is
never
all-
played the game. I have no fucking clue. I'm just repeating from what I barely remember from what people have said. Again, I don't know if it's true or not,
I
but
have a series of videos
whatever.
you should watch that is on
Yeah.
Soma.
I will watch it once I play the game. I don't want to read or watch any analysis until I've experienced it.
I think Markiplier is like one of the only people that got it correct.
Why? What did he say?
Well, I mean, I thought you didn't want to hear the spoilers.
Okay, well then don't. I thought you were going to say some generality. And he wasn't asking for anything specific. Okay.
Fucking boomer here.
Okay, cool. Well,
Who the heck is this? Oh, there
Glitch
it goes.
Cloud.
because the thing is that I was expecting like you to just give a generality of what the game is about without spoiling anything, and you're like, "Well, Markiplier said something. Isn't that interesting?" And it's like, I guess so.
Well, he was correct.
Cool. I mean, I'm sure what he said was correct. I just we'll never fucking know.
And the funniest thing is, almost every reviewer that reviewed it was completely incorrect and missed the whole point of everything. So I just find it hilarious that Markiplier was one of the few people that got it correct.
All right.
You'll see that in the Malloader video series.
Huh. All right. All right.
Ugh.
Like I said, I'll have to play the game and then I'll watch his video, and then
Because
I'll
he doesn't
judge.
break down just one person like his H-Bomber guy thing. He breaks down like 9 people.
Does he go through everyone's like live streams / streams to find
Every
out like
single one.
oh, that's interesting. All right. That's
See.
an interesting aspect. I'll have to watch. Like I said, I have to play it, and then I'll watch it. Until then, I'll reserve my opinion on it. But again, other than that one series that I haven't watched and his H-Bomber guy series, I would consider like that video and perhaps that series that I haven't watched to be the only thing worth watching of what he's done. Everything else is kind of like, here's the thing. Would you actually recommend his Infinity War video? Do you think it actually says anything?
It was a reactionary video. That's all it was.
A reaction video? You might as...
Which calls it, and he even says that about his unbridled rage or unbridled praise videos.
Yes, and
They're
that's
more
why my point. It's at that point you might as well just watch. It's like a reaction video.
No, I'm talking
It's a
about
movie.
no. There's
Yeah, wow,
two
amazing.
series.
These reactionary videos are
videos.
reactionary.
The point that I'm saying is that it's he's whatever.
There's 2 different
Type of
kinds of
shit.
series he has. He has the actual series that he did like on the Star Wars one, and then he has his unbridled praise or
Yeah, I'm
rage
also
one.
including those.
Yeah,
They're also
But see,
worthless.
every time
They're
he sits
completely
down and he
different.
goes through all things that he could compare on how this could have been done differently, how this would make better, and when it links it up.
That's
or-
just worthless nitpicks. That doesn't matter.
No. If I compare something and show why it would be worse to do something this way and why it would be better to do something like that, how does that not justifying why something's good or how something is bad?
Because
No,
it's
it's
Star
just
Wars.
again, it's just pointless.
Oh, because it's that's right, because it's Star Wars.
No, but like I agree, the Last Jedi movie is fucking shit. But going through every single point and saying this is just bad, every single point is just.
I
worthless.
just said though that's not what he does. He goes through, he brings up a problem, he brings up how it could have been differently, what and why it could be.
What part of he talks about every single point and just nitpicks every single point? And
No,
says it's
it's
bad.
not
It's different from
if-
your point of saying, yeah, he talks about every point and says every point is bad. It's literally the same shit. Are you fucking
because it's
insane?
only nitpicking would just be taking things that don't matter. Now, if you have a collection of things that probably don't matter too much, and you collide it with a bunch of things that do matter a whole a whole bunch. Now you're just getting a totality of something. Just
Which
because
is what
you
he
include
does.
the smaller
Every
things.
point. Every point
Yeah.
is a nitpick. He doesn't talk about the generality of the plot itself or everything about the themes or anything about the movie itself. He talks about every fucking point by point, and says it all fucking bad. The entire movie is bad. I agree with
If
him.
I talk about
It's just
everything about the movie that's bad, at the end, I've fully explained why the whole movie is bad.
no, I mean, yes, but he's only focusing on those nitpicks point by point, which again is worthless.
What?
So, what?
I don't think you said that correctly, Rika.
Nitpicks like, why didn't they bombard the ship, the rebel fleet, instead of attacking the planet? Because that was fucking retarded. And it was simply there because the movie required the ships to stay in order to be there.
The thing is that they already, if I remember correctly, they already flew away, but
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
I don't remember. I'm not going to defend The Last Jedi because I fucking hate that movie. But the point is, it doesn't matter, and I don't care.
Yeah, they should have done something better, like going point by point.
Yes, I agree that the movie should have been better. But the point is not whether or not what the movie itself should have done better. The movie is the argument is that
What's
this
there?
video is essentially worthless. It's like, okay, it's there, it's all shit. I agree, and he just point by point explaining, yeah, everything is shit about the movie, and I'm like, yeah, I guess I know, I agree. It's just I don't learn anything new about the movie itself other than it's shit.
Literally, the problem here is that you already agreed with him before you watched the video.
Yep.
Yes.
So that makes it only not an analysis because you knew enough to where you didn't learn anything. If you took someone who's off the street who sucks their thumb and is mental.
So wait, so you're saying that
this
video is good because
you just took someone.
Wait. So you're saying
because
that video is good because it educates idiots. Is that your standards? Educating idiots?
No, it educates everyone, but overly pedantic people like you.
So you're saying that it educates everyone because everyone is stupid?
Yes.
What?
Are you trying to disagree with everyone being stupid? Because that is just fact.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying that I'm not disagreeing. I'm just wondering if that's what plot thinks. If he thinks everyone is stupid, that a video has to dumb down for everyone to understand that every point is dumb because everyone agrees that there's a reason why in general everyone agrees that the movie is fucking dumb. All he's doing is drawing point by point nitpicking, and it's like, yeah, I understand. The entire fucking movie is shit.
No, that's just false. Not everyone agrees. Not even the majority agree that it was done bad. If you look at the ratings,
if you have 50% that think it's good and you have 50% that think it's bad, don't you think it would be better to go through all the problems with it rather than just
because he talks about the technicalities, whereas the other 50% that actually like the movie tried to talk about the themes or some aspects of the meta.
But he talks about the themes. His entire last video in that thing is him talking about themes.
Don't remember about that. Whatever. Anyways, whatever.
It's because he didn't spend 2 hours talking about themes.
No, I'm pretty.
But there it is though, because we brought the whole point of why we brought this up is that we can never really get out of you what it is that you want when we argue.
I just explained. You always bring it up to The Last Jedi and why the fucking The Last Jedi is not good.
Because that's one of the arguments you always have. You said, when have I done this? And I'm like, oh, let me choose something he actually remembers for once.
I already explained in general why I don't like his videos and why I just think it's full of nitpicks that are worthless, or it's just like the reactions of explaining point by point the entire movie and nothing is being said.
Are you talking about that 5-hour series? That one dude?
You mean about H-Walker guy? Like I said, the one with H-Walker guy is the only good video that good video series, except for Soma, which I haven't watched, but it's good. And the rest, I argue, are completely worthless and don't need to be watched. And everyone agrees with me. Like, do you really need to watch his Last Jedi movie where he just picks the whole movie? No, you need to watch the Infinity War video where he just reacts to the fucking Infinity War by saying the movie's great for existing and having each scene being good, and just saying, wow, that scene happened, explaining that scene. Wow, that scene is good for existing. It's like,
I like this one comment. What about the 25% that were like, well, that happened, and said, oh well, moving on. I would classify those people as the only decent people still living.
Pretty much. I mean, I'm part of that 25%, so like I made like the only good The Last Jedi video, but whatever.
It's the only good one because he's the one who made it. Therefore, it's the
No, it's the only good one because it's the only good one, not because I made it.
What
that's
about
a-
it
but
makes it
that's a
the
lot-
only good one?
Because it actually talks about the fucking movie and what the
Because it's
movie
the
did
only
well.
good
Wait, are you
one.
trying to
A
say
lot of them
Matt Long doesn't
actually talk about the movie.
No, none of them talk about the fucking movie. They
Oh,
talk
you-
about the technicalities or nothing else.
Are the technicalities not part of the movie now?
They're
Those
an element of the
problems
movie.
aren't
People
part of
take
the
it as
movie.
the entirety of the wrong. Anyways, I'm not even sure you even watched the video, so I don't give a fuck what you think, Plot.
I commented on it. What are you talking about?
Did you?
Yes.
Yes,
And you said
Look,
it's
I just assumed since you never watched the
I
Lowly
watched
video.
you edit it too.
Did
It
you?
was in that 18-hour live stream you had.
Wait, you did?
Yeah, I was studying for a test, and you made that video while I was.
I don't remember that.
Remember, was it me and Pets New memed for like 4 hours that after you closed the video inside the chat thing, remember? And then you got mad.
hey, one
Oh,
man
look,
cast
it's
is
the
here.
atheist.
I don't remember.
I thought you guys were still doing the whole Google Hangout shit.
We
Apparently
were,
Google Hangout sucks.
But Turkey Tom didn't
Yeah.
want to do the Google Hangout thing. So we did this.
One man, did you come here to kill me? Please say yes.
Yes.
Thank
But
you.
only
Bringer of
subjectively.
death through
Take
your
me with
prayers.
you.
I am the bringer of death through autistic annoyance.
Please. Save me.
Yeah,
No.
The Last Jedi was good. Changed my mind.
Shut the fuck up.
The Last
mean,
Jedi was a movie,
I
which
don't know.
makes it better than a book by default. Change
Not by Bill Maher standards.
Oh man, it reminds me of my parents because I can't get them to even say that anything's bad because it's fiction. They say because it's fiction, thus it's good.
That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, are they
Fully
taking?
waffling.
I mean, are they taking the stance that if it's art, it's good because it's art, or what?
They're taking the stance.
No,
if
it's
it's fiction, it's good because it's fiction.
That doesn't make sense.
Anything that is fiction is good.
By what standard? Is it just because it's fiction? What the-
Yes.
Like,
And
what?
they've never said anything is bad. They've never said any movie is bad. And now I meme on them just by saying, oh, thus every movie, like the Lord of the Rings trilogy, is just as good as the SpongeBob movie.
I don't
Because
know,
they're
man. I
both
gotta prefer
fiction.
Black Swan.
Listen.
I mean, that is a problem. Where if you say that everything is good, then nothing is. So
Listen, my mom watched the first 2 seconds of Cowboy Bebop and then complained that she didn't understand it. It was just a picture of outer space at that point.
Oh, man.
Oh man, that was an alright anime. You know, I would consider it B tier, but
What do you think of SSSSSS Gridman? I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it.
I think I watched like the first 2 episodes because I heard thighs, but it's okay. I don't want to watch anymore because it's made by Trigger, and I know Trigger fucks up everything they touch.
Didn't
Yeah,
Trigger
that's
used to
exactly what
be-
Trigger does. Gurren Lagann was great until Trigger found it.
Don't worry, Paulette. Anything with themes is good.
Like,
That's right. That's why the Star Wars movies are good. They had themes.
by that own standard, every single one of my videos are a masterpiece.
This is true.
Hmm.
We've reached a new low, ladies and gentlemen.
The theme is it's about a cynical, retarded man.
No, here's the thing.
No, that's Sayonara Getsubo Sensei.
Rika, if your videos didn't teach me anything about the Star Wars, I already knew it. Thus is bad.
This is
I don't believe you for a fucking
But
second.
Rika's,
You
I mean,
bitch.
Rika's right. You know, he's always.
Listen.
No, I
only knew
don't
less by the
bullshit me
time
on
I
that.
finished the video. So technically, they're the worst video on Star Wars on the internet.
I mean, they're technically about technicality.
Not really, but-
Technicalities.
not really, but fuck you too.
How can you claim it's good if it didn't teach me anything?
I know you're memeing, but I refuse to believe it.
Stuffy, this image.
Even as a joke, I refuse that.
Oh, don't you know? It doesn't matter if you say no in this world.
But what if there is a
Wait,
person...
which image?
So, Rika, what if there is a person that knew everything inside your video? Would that video now be bad? Because it didn't teach them anything?
I would say maybe, but I've yet to meet that person, or at least
I'm
such
right
a person.
here.
I've yet to see anyone say that. Like, because I actually bring so much nuance that I've seen people that say that they've read everything about Star Wars and still find something new that they had not understood.
Wow, Rika
So-
wanks himself more than Swag Kage wanks Madara Uchiha.
But that's his
That is unironically true.
next to
Yeah.
autism. This is his #1 defining trait. All right.
I mean, I do say that I make some of the best videos on YouTube. So,
Well, apparently this YouTuber scale doesn't necessarily agree.
I mean,
Comments there.
I don't know.
And I make some of the worst. Praise
mean,
me
you-
more.
You barely make videos, so you fall into
You
the
also barely make
irrelevant
videos.
fall.
Ah, dang it.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
You also
Someone-
barely make videos.
Okay, I'm making 12 new videos before Christmas, so
And plus, maybe
Yeah.
12
12 days
streams.
Christmas, Rika kicking
yeah,
me.
basically, yeah, actually, I am doing the 12 days of Christmas, like between December.
Is it because of...
Unironically, like the thing is that I'm making 12 videos, like starting December 3rd up to
He's playing one-
up to Christmas. I will be
He's
making.
playing some H game called 12 Days of Christmas, and he's gonna do it.
Rika, are you making the 12
You can kill me
videos
now.
because of Zarya?
I can't hear a word. What?
Are you making the 12 days of anime because of Zarya?
Unironically, yes. Like, but the thing is that I'm like, yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
I
that
wouldn't do it.
wouldn't be unironic, but okay.
It's true. Like Zarya basically made a tweet saying, "I challenge everyone to
Not
do
just
this
a
12 days
tweet,
of Christmas."
Zarya made a whole
Yeah, it was
video.
No, it was a tweet from
No,
like
there is
November
a video.
5th.
I've seen it.
Oh
I
shit! I just found out. I just realized our chat is up on the screen.
No,
Also-
I know that Zarya made a
Chandler,
video.
you
Like
won me over with
Zarya
that.
made a video a few days ago about it, but she made a tweet about it on November 5th, and it's on that date I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm making 12 videos," and I wrote like 12 scripts in a week, and I've already finished like the 5th, actually 6th video. So, and I have like a bunch of huge videos that are coming up. So, like, I'm gonna make a huge Ava video. I'm going to make like a trap video. I forgot what else.
Where you're just going to agree with what I have to say.
I mean, the way I look at it is that you agree with me. It's just I add more nuance.
I had a better argument.
Ooh.
That's why
You had more. Okay, you have a better meme. I'm gonna agree on
Yeah,
that.
that's why
And-
mine is voted top. As in, traps are more straight than having sex with females.
I agree.
He gotcha.
Where's the
I don't know
straw
why.
poll?
we're
Oh
like
man, mine
this.
is third place.
Where's the straw poll? I don't see it. Did you post it in the chat?
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Why am I last? That's bullshit.
Dude, you're getting beat out by me.
Fuck you. Don't make me get the bot. Don't make me get like bots to vote for me.
What kind of faggot gets bots to vote for them?
I don't know. I'll use
Yours is third.
I'm last. I'm big eyes equals equal. Wait, I didn't
Oh,
even.
you're in last place.
Yeah, I'm last. I said I was last.
Yeah.
I thought you meant
I
I
said-
put you last. I was like, no, I put your thing.
I should have said like traps equal big eyes plus. No. No, I'm still correct. Big eyes equals girls plus dick equals gay.
Yeah, I'm in third place with the dick makes it
Oh
cuter.
no! I am now. Someone just voted for me, and now I am now.
Tied.
Oh shit! I am now in second place.
Let's see.
You see? I mentioned it, and now people vote for me.
Hey,
So here's
I
a
voted for it too.
Yeah.
Hey, stop voting for that top one.
Okay. Here's a thought.
I'm still number
Everyone
2.
vote for the dick makes it cuter.
Actually, you're in last place now.
Okay, here's a thought. Do you?
Oh shit,
think
we're all
Digimon was the
We're all
first-
second place. What the fuck is going on?
It's all Russian bots.
Okay, here's a thought. Do you think Digimon was the first to overuse the power of friendship in Deus Ex Machina before Fairy Tale?
No,
No.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
No.
Rancher.
No, Pokemon didn't really do it because Ash inevitably fell.
Yeah, but almost
Yeah.
all of his fights
Mom-
still
mom- mom-
do use it. It's just he never ends out winning fully.
Trying to
Literally-
think.
Literally, the whole
He
show.
literally
No,
he had
literally,
a fight
no,
with
no,
a
no, no, no.
Metapod, and the power of friendship willed him into a Butterfree.
No. OneManCast. Here's the thing. Literally, the whole theme of Pokemon is the power of friendship. Everything is about the friendship of you and your Pokemon. How can you
How
say?
about Care Bears?
How can you
Fucking Care Bears at first.
I mean, I like to look at it as the tale of Jesus Coon, but okay.
Oh, wait, are we talking about Naruto now?
No, it was Pokemon. I mean, think about it. How else can he remain 10 forever?
Did you know? Because Naruto got some trainers, he never had to work hard. Did y'all see that Playing Gripes video? The Naruto's hip hop?
Yep.
Okay, I agree with him, but nowhere near like the extent he's saying it. Because he's trying to say Naruto never worked hard because he had trainers. Like, no, it's that he got it
That's a
easy
dumb
to work
point.
hard.
It's like saying that people. It's like saying that. It's like saying that if you have a teacher, you don't work hard. It's dumb.
I mean, it's kind of true from like elementary to middle school.
Would you be interested in seeing the plot of my game? Yeah,
No.
sure. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
You need to make it Star Wars and he'll praise it.
Not really, but I mean,
No, the Coder games are actually good.
I mean, sure. Why not? Like, I'm not really a good judge for plot
Yeah.
outlines.
This is
but-
true. He's not a good job of plot. He
Well,
still
then-
thinks plot is a troll.
Well, then we need to get plot Progressor B's input on this because he's
Oh, well, no, he only knows.
Paying attention to plot holes.
Ho 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 ho.
Yes, this was a pun.
Yes, it was. Ha 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 ha. Not really, but whatever. It's funnier that way.
That is.
Rika literally really lives up to his name in this podcast. Yep. You are pretty fucking cynical. Alright, let's see if there's anything left. I'm gonna look at the questions from last time. By the way, I'm gonna do this. Leave your questions and comments below.
To be fair, having good teachers does make it easier to be lazy, alright?
That's what I said.
Yeah,
It does
sometimes.
make it
But
easier.
Naruto also started out like way OP.
This is very true.
He also says
be
that.
fair.
1,000. Somebody
Yeah, even from
1,000.
the shadow
You don't get to have the underdog story if you're born with like 40 billion hacks.
Yes, you do. It's called Naruto.
No, he only had like one hack. That hack was just to be able to sheer force his way through any complicated jutsu.
Dude, it was literally the sexy jutsu was the savior of the world against Kaguya.
Hey, that wasn't the sexy jutsu, that was the reverse harem jutsu. Get it right.
Hey, that's the
right.
subsect of that the sexy jutsu.
Oh,
Okay.
we could talk about how My Hero Academia manga has been crap for the past 8 weeks.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
No, it looks
because
like it's
My
gonna
Hero
come up.
Academia.
Make it come up soon, man.
Why is anyone reading that?
Yeah, it's My Hero
What are you
Academia.
talking
Who
about?
cares?
Lots
I
of
don't
people
know.
like the show. What are you
I don't
talking
know.
about?
I don't read it,
I mean,
therefore
Lots of people like The Last Jedi.
not really.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people still watch the Star Wars movie.
I mean,
Congratulations.
yeah, what about all
Found
those
the secret.
feminazis, huh?
Except
I mean-
Solo.
I mean, a lot
Didn't
of people,
Solo
most people
fail?
like it. They
Oh,
probably-
wait.
they never-
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
irrelevant.
Still failed, but
Yeah, Solo did.
the thing is that no one wanted it and no one watched it. Not even diehard fans because they didn't care. So,
Yeah, but
like
all
I
the
didn't.
Diehard fans didn't watch it because we can read the books.
Like that too. But like I didn't even fucking watch Solo because I didn't give a fuck.
My stepdad is a diehard Star Wars fan. Watched the Solo movie and thought it was a masterpiece.
Shit.
But it was also fiction.
Oof.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's not.
that means half of Rika's videos or pretty much all of his videos are shit since they're all nonfiction.
No, they're
What?
fiction.
Yeah,
You're right.
Since
right.
his videos actually exist, they are non-fiction.
Wait, Rika himself doesn't exist, so his videos are fictional.
So
Right, but I exist and I watch them, so therefore they're non-fiction.
I exist, therefore I am. All right, I'm gonna start asking the questions. Wouldn't it be funnier if Mumpky Jones was paid to meet Mr. Anime instead of Pause and Select?
Who's Mr.
Yes.
Anime?
Who the hell is Mr.
And
Anime?
he's got his family.
But we
Yeah,
need to get
I don't
Alex
know
Jones in on that shit, man.
I would love to see Monkey
Imagine how
act,
triggered he would get.
do stuff
Anime would
with,
get it in front of Alex Jones.
dude. Alex Jones and Monkey, that'd be great.
Okay, someone paid Monkey $200 to do a Monkey's anime review on Mr. Anime.
Quick, someone win a bet against Anime Man so that we can force him to do an interview with Alex Jones.
No, we're talking
Why
about
the fuck do you want it? Why do you want anyone to have an Alex?
We don't
Jones
care
interview?
about the anime, man. We're talking about Mr. Anime, a true patrician.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Do you not know who Mr. Anime is?
No.
Okay, Mr. Anime was an old anti-tuber who snapped and killed his entire fucking family.
Oh,
Really?
you mean that shooter dude who was like, what
Yeah,
was his
with
name?
a sawed-off shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I didn't remember
some
by
like
that
call
name.
him
I still don't know who
Rika
he is.
1.0.
Wait, did he actually kill his family?
No.
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 I'm thinking somebody
Mr.
different, but there was
Anime
this
did,
little
but Mr.
special.
Anime's plan was to kill his family, so his family wouldn't have to live through the embarrassment of him being a school shooter because he was going to shoot up a whole school.
And he wasn't
That's
even
not-
in school.
Maybe that sounds awful.
Like, he was a very damaged person. Which is why you kind of want Monkey Jones to do a video on it.
Which is why he watched anime.
It's why
That
you need
too.
him- Why you need him to go and do the interview. Oh man, the freaking questions. And I have that my bitch lasagna comment.
Oh
This
my
week's
god.
chapter of One Piece was a waste.
Yeah. I was really hoping to because, like,
Anybody else glad Luffy got what was coming to him?
Cards
Kaido?
Against Humanity should be the next.
Yeah, that was great.
honestly,
That was
that
amazing.
was great just because you see Kaido just taking these hits. And it's like, okay, this seems like it might be a fair fight. Then he just sighs and it's like, shit.
Wait, what are you guys talking about now?
One Piece.
Fucking One Piece, dude.
I still need to read that.
The
I mean,
best-
I'm catching up
know.
to it
It's the
slowly. Like I said, I would read it like 4 months ago.
The anime has like 700 some odd episodes.
No,
Like I'm at
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if
we're-
you can read through the manga in like a day and a
what?
No, not if you're actually paying attention, dude. No one
Are
likes a speed reader.
Dude, I'm at chapter 100. There's no fucking way I can read like 900 chapters in a fucking
Like,
day.
Hey, Rika
If you
has
took-
autism. Please be patient.
let's see. Usually I can buzz
Hey,
through
pizza.
150
Yay.
chapters a day.
Like-
that's fair. That's a decent.
Also,
amount.
you're comparing like
Yeah.
also
90%
rereading-
of the time I spend looking at them is literally waiting for the page to load, though. So
See,
Then
most of the
get a
time
better
I
browser.
spend is looking at each panel because Oda does hide a lot of shit.
oh, he's really good at it. I'm normally very impressed with. He ties a lot of themes in just with his stuff, and you don't have to notice it, but it does just make it more fun
Yeah.
when you do.
Should we just,
Also, I do try to spend at least a minute on the cover art.
should we troll that
each
anime
chapter.
snob and just force him into the chat?
no.
Yes, yes. that'd
Why
be
not?
really-
Oh man, nah.
Just
You'd
be like,
probably-
hey, Snob, we need to ask you a question about something, and just get him in the Discord.
I mean, unless he talks about traps, then
Yeah,
I,
I was
would be
about to
actually
say, like,
interested.
Snob,
Like
we need
I would
your
be
opinion
actually
on
interested
traps.
in hearing his opinions on traps.
He would be cynical. He'd call it all gay.
Yes, he.
And be like,
Okay, Snob does have like the extremely viewpoint, like, you know, all traps are gay, all futas are gay, all whatchamacallit,
well, he's
lollies
right,
are
but
porn, CP, but
well, he's still right.
He extends that to even 17-year-olds in anime. But yeah.
I mean, he's still technically right.
Oh wait, one of my favorite scenes from Ini is Cheeky.
All right. I guess that's everything. What do y'all have inside the chat? Chat, you can list stuff. I guess we learned everything. I have the best argument on why traps aren't gay, and then we also learned that that whitewashing is actually bad because stick to the original source. Yes, I actually lost that debate. It's bad. Stick to the original source, which is plot.
Hey, I won that debate.
Yep.
That's because I'm always. That's not true. I'm not always right.
Hey, my opinion isn't even in that debate. My opinion was it's only bad if it ends up sucking.
Wait, what was your opinion?
That's a decent argument. Let's be fair.
Wait, what was your opinion?
Mine or his? Stuffy's?
Both, and on what topic?
On whitewashing. Whitewashing is only bad if the new work ends up being bad.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember the movie, but
Ghost in the Shell?
No, Ghost in the Shell was okay, but that's not the movie I was thinking of.
Okay.
My stance was that it's really a case-by-case basis, but it's normally best to stick to the source.
Okay, so someone's asking, Avatar: The Last Airbender versus Last Airbender.
Wait, what?
Is this even an argument?
What?
That movie literally killed M. Night Shyamalan's career.
Okay, now here's the thing. I say Last Airbender's better.
It's a cinematic masterpiece, just like The Last Jedi.
I think Avatar is much better. James Cameron has a way with film.
Yeah, didn't you see all the
especially the next five?
Like
the next 5 Avatar films.
Like, here's the thing: the special effects in Last Airbender was so great versus the Avatar: The Last Airbender. The Avatar: The Last Airbender looked like it was just a fucking cartoon. That's how bad their drawing was.
Yeah, let's say Dragon Co. Mineta. People take.
It looked too much like anime, so that's automatically a sin.
This is true. All right, let's be fair. If there's one evil in this world, it's anime. Not even memeing.
I mean, is that why we watch it?
If we're talking about when we're talking about whitewashing, you can always look to, like, Black Panther was a terrible remake of The Lion King.
This is true.
No, Kimba. No, there's African washing in The Lion King. I mean, look at Kimba. I think that's the name of it.
Kimba.
Kimba the White Lion.
Simba.
We have African washing right there.
Kimba the White Lion came before the Lion King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm saying Lion King was committing African washing.
He's got you there.
It's called
yeah.
That's called my privilege.
Here's the thing, where are the humans in the Lion King?
They haven't hunted them down yet.
It's in Hamlet.
The dinosaurs didn't show up yet.
King, dumbass. We're not talking about
China. He's technically right. It is just Hamlet. Let's be fair.
No, unironically, the whole Lion King was based off of Hamlet.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious that it's just Hamlet. Which really just makes the Black Panther movie a shitty version of Hamlet, which is even worse.
Awesome.
Like, that's the thing. Like, when people bring up Black Panther being great, I'm like, no, it's literally like a worse version of something that's already a worse version of something else.
It's the worst version of Blade.
Oh, so it's
I
basically
wouldn't go
a
that
superhero
far.
bridge series. Okay.
No, because usually sometimes in a bridge series is actually good.
Some
Yeah,
of them,
like-
most of them are trash.
Like, there's all of 4 good abridged series.
Have you seen Nisekoi Abridged? It's complete shit.
Which one?
Nisekoi Abridged. It's complete
Dude, I said there were 4 good ones. Nisekoi Abridged was not one of those.
4 of them. That's not much.
Is good. Dragon
Well,
Ball Z.
there's Dragon Ball Z Abridged, Hellsing Ultimate Abridged,
And then there's
Sword Art Online Abridged,
what about Seven Deadly
and
Code
No.
Geass Ment.
Evangelion Abridged.
What about like that old JoJo's Bizarre Adventure OVA abridged?
No, because they made a huge fuck up because they actually voiced over Joseph Joestar. You didn't need to voice over Joseph Joestar. I'd have used his original lines just because of the English.
This is true. The best part about JoJo is the English.
which is Hamlet. What the fuck?
No, the best part about JoJo is reading Zipper Man and hearing Sticky Fingers.
Oh wait, shoot. All right, the
Which one's
Danganronpa.
fingers?
Someone brings up
Richard
Danganronpa Abridged.
Reed.
This is true. Danganronpa Abridged is hilarious, and the person also made one for Higurashi as well, but it's only like 1 episode of it or something like that. And
What
I
about
died.
Higurashi?
Okay, yeah, someone brought up Ghost Stories is the best abridged series.
Well, that's on. This is true. That's like
That's not even fair. It transcends a bridge series,
this is
It
true.
is literally a professionally made abridged series.
but it transcends it.
Oh well, I mean the best live action though would be Detective Pikachu because it sidesteps the whitewashing.
I mean, it's more like a 5
Dude,
Nights at
that's
Freddy's
because of
knockoff,
oil spills.
whatever.
No, I just laughed so hard because that was
Zipper
Mother's
Man?
Basement's
Wait,
argument.
didn't you change the title?
Dude, you need to learn how to fucking spell Hamlet.
Dude, it's Hamlet.
Dude, it's so lit.
Needs to read.
Zipper Man.
All right, I think we're pretty much almost finished with all this. Anyone have
I mean-
last minute?
I think we've got at least another 2 hours of shit posting.
We
Let's
still
hope
gotta
we
read
don't-
green text.
Let's
No.
just hope we don't come across an issue where we all just disperse.
Dude, do not make me bring up the Chicken Tendies poem.
What?
Wait, let's
No,
have a poll for chat. Well, do you guys want to hear us read green text stories?
No.
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 What the fuck are
No.
those?
I can
You
read
want-
them. I don't need to
No,
hear them.
what we need to do is play Cards Against Humanity.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
No.
You know what? I want to do that. Yeah.
Yes.
Here's the thing.
No.
We can make this
No.
a democracy, and I'm saying green text, yes or no.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Democracy is doomed to fail.
Yeah, that's why we need to get rid of capitalism.
Totalitarian government.
No. Capitalism should always exist because it's literally antithetical to democracy. But
No. Here's the thing: we can't have capitalism because capitalism is freaking democracy, and how else?
What?
no, democracy is more suited to communism.
No.
What?
No.
I mean, yes, but I mean, I
I mean,
but
Can we
No.
just agree that democracy in its purest form is a bad idea?
No, here's the thing.
yes.
No, here's
I mean, there's something. There is a reason why it's called the tyranny of the what's it called? Fuck.
fascist.
The tyranny of the masses.
Yes, thank you. The tyranny of the masses. Thank you.
The
And that's the
majority, yes.
flaw. The majority of or the masses, yes, but that
Here's-
is the flaw
Here's the thing:
of
can't
democracy
have,
itself.
we can't have capitalism inside this thing because how else am I going to preach my video about Jews and
Good
goblins?
Like-
Goblins.
Yeah.
Actual goblins.
There's a reason our country was set up as a republic.
Yeah, because they thought everybody was going to be intelligent enough to carry on the legacy.
No,
Well,
They-
it was
No.
mainly
It's they
fought
Republic because we know they're
wrong.
not smart enough to carry on the legacy. What are you talking about?
Oh,
no,
that's
we're-
actually correct.
no, we were
Not-
set
Yeah.
as a
The fact that
republic.
they even thought humans are smart enough to carry legacies is just baffling.
No, because we said about the Republic because we saw Star Wars Episode 4, 5, and 6 and saw, oh, they're the good guys.
Wait, I thought that was the Resistance.
Oh shit! There was a guy on Twitter that wait, that was H Bomber guy who wrote that argument.
Yeah, and he's fucking wrong.
The Empire's bad.
Like he actually thinks that you know that
the whole movie is a metaphor for racism.
No,
I mean,
actually,
the Resistance is a collective group of autists.
No, actually, H Bomber guy thinks that Star Wars is basically liberalism becoming fascism, which is not true at all. He's a fucking idiot.
His whole idea pinges along this idea of the sand people inside.
That's
true. Is actually wrong.
Anime, so many traps. That's what Star Wars is truly about.
Yeah, because at one point, like the sand people get killed, and he's like, "Oh yeah, the Republic doesn't care about like destroying natives."
So basically,
it's stupid.
It's,
Which is actually wrong because Tatooine is outside of the Republic space.
Totally progressive.
Like his 2 points are basically that the sand people would get killed, which is wrong. It's outside the Republic, and the second one is like, the Gungans. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to talk about.
We're in a
literal. I mean, that he's fucking wrong.
We're in a
literal
talked about
Star Wars for like 5 minutes
split on the green text.
What? No, I just talked for like 30 seconds. Anyways, point being that he's fucking wrong, and H Bomber guy's a fucking idiot.
I don't know. Freaking Medicare seems to not mind.
Wait, did Medicare get banned off of Twitter?
Yeah.
Again?
I think.
Wait, what did
he?
No.
Wait, what happened with Medicare now?
I don't think so.
I think he got banned off of Twitter again. He hasn't posted in like 4 days.
Go look up his account because I remember seeing something like not too long ago about him.
Like it may just be suspended.
Go look up his account. If you go to his
account,
it would say. But yeah, what I was saying is, I was just laughing that because it's now a meme on his streams that Medicare has started to be afraid of H Bomber guy or something.
What? Why? For what reason?
It's a meme because every time, because he says he's going to do a video on all the skeptics and whatnot, but refuses to talk about H Bomber guy, and everyone's saying talk about H Bomber guy, and he's like, "Well, no, I got nothing to say, nothing there for me to say."
It's because he's too fucking pussy and dishonest and idiotic to actually argue about Marxism or philosophy.
He's a puss that not even I would tap.
Like he's Medicare's a complete idiot.
I don't even know who those people are.
Rika, by your standards, everyone but you is an idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you've been on my Twitter, but my my Twitter bio profile literally says everyone is an idiot. It's just a matter of opinion on how much. So you're not wrong.
Rika, your Twitter is filled with nothing but word salad.
No,
this is also
that's also true. But I was gonna say his Twitter's nothing but Nietzsche.
Oof, but which is word salad. But hey,
I don't know, Plot. You're the one that dismisses Nietzsche because he's anti-Christian and you're Christian. So
that's not the only reasons. But okay,
you know that's the reason. But
Christ.
It's the true reason. It's called dog whistling.
Conflict of interest.
It's a silent dog whistle.
Where in the fuck is it? Oh, there it is.
Rika being Nietzscheism is a dog whistle for anti-Christian.
What? I'm not against Christianity. I have nothing against it. I just don't care.
Yay.
Darth Vader is basically Obama during the U.S. term.
I mean, they're both black, and Anakin's technically black after his loss to Obi-Wan.
No, it was Darth Vader lost. Yeah. Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah, it's Obi-Wan.
Yeah, is Darth Vader black now that he got burnt into a crisp?
Yep, he's blacker than a marshmallow caught on fire.
I mean, if you think about it,
someone had to replace Mace Windu.
I mean, if you think about it, once he got burned, he turned black and then became voiced by a black person.
I've heard.
Wait,
No, here's the thing. I've heard the test.
Earl Jones,
No.
James Earl Jones is black. So
There is a test to figure out if you're black. It's 100% objective. How many times have you been pulled over?
No, that doesn't work. How many times have you been arrested over a speeding ticket?
Or watermelon? How dare you?
It's the test. They just the police cars just leave watermelons on the side of the road, and then they can find a way to selectively choose their targets.
That's how you find it out. 100% works every time.
According to CNN, Darth Vader is a token N-word.
Nationalism?
What?
Because I remember when Trump was like, "I'm a nationalist," and CNN was like, "Trump says the N-word."
Oh.
But remember, nationalism is bad because you can't have pride in your country.
You have to understand the difference between Okay, here's the thing: you have to understand the difference between nationalism and having patriotism for your country. Which there's nothing wrong with being a patriot to your country. No, nationalism itself is just a collectivist ideology of embracing your nation for simply being your nation, which itself is bad. You can't just say no. You can't just say like it's like saying United States is the best because I was born in the United States. You have to have a patriotic reason for enjoying the United States and its values.
But
that
would
be patriotic.
That
Nationalism
shouldn't hate itself because, by your logic, every single nationalism hates themselves because.
I never said that, but
yes, you basically implied it. But okay.
No, I didn't. I was just saying that nationalism itself just likes itself for existing. It doesn't have a reason.
No, nationalism.
It doesn't need a reason for existing to be a good thing.
No, I didn't say it.
It's not that they like themselves. It's that it's nationalism is it's just putting your country in front of the needs of other countries. It's just
there's nothing wrong with that.
Because you
can't
live
take care of other people if you can't take care of yourself.
Yeah, which again, it's just praising itself for existing. It's not.
No, that's patriotism. Patriotism.
Yes. Did you not listen to me a minute ago? That's literally what I was saying.
Wrong.
That I was arguing that nationalism itself is just praising itself for existing, while patriotism is being proud of who you are.
That's the exact opposite of what I just said. Then
I know.
Yes, that was my point, you idiot.
So wait, patriotism is just liking your country for a reason, and nationalism is just liking your country for no reason other than it's being.
Every argument is just
semantics. You don't need a reason to like something.
Yes, you do, you moron.
No, you don't, you fucking tool.
Yeah.
I guess I Bloodborne because it's called Bloodborne.
Yeah, you don't need a reason. Like even that is a reason. That is a reason. You're liking it because of its fucking name. So
like
you shouldn't even like it
for
its name. You should just like it for existing. Bloodborne is good because it exists.
When did we start talking about Bloodborne?
Because he used that example.
Who did?
That's
whoever the fuck's talking.
That's one of the many reasons why you should love Bloodborne.
Yeah, because it exists. Again, that's the problem. You can't like something without any reason. There's always an underlying reason for why you enjoy something, even if a person is unable to explain why that is.
Yeah, dopamine receptors in the brain, guys.
No, not simply it's chemicals in your brains, because that's a stupid fucking argument. An actual logical reason for why.
Wait, no.
I love how you keep cutting.
Wait, so you're saying if someone's brain just tells them that they like something, that they're actually wrong if they say
the brain does not tell you something, you moron.
Yes, it does.
The brain does not speak to you.
Your brain.
Yes, your brain. No, literally, your brain does not speak to you.
Yes, it does.
Your brain is not some fucking mystical fucking entity.
Yes,
that
it
speaks
is.
to you inside your brain.
My brain talks to me all the time.
Yes, I know, but that's literally how he explains it, and it's wrong.
It's quite apparent that Rika's a Tumblr ad.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, so your brain has never created. You've never thought something from your brain before, Rika?
That's not your brain talking to you, you moron.
What is
processing information?
Your sense of self, you fucking idiot.
Are you telling me that doesn't come from your brain?
No,
I didn't say that.
What-
Are you putting words in my mouth, you dumbass?
Plot.
No, you're
I'm
just
asking for
incoherent.
clarification. I'm
No,
not
no,
putting words in your
No,
mouth.
no, no. There's a difference for clarification and putting words in my mouth.
Plot.
Which,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is exactly
I'm
what you are.
asking. That's why I said, are you saying?
Hey,
No,
plot.
I'm not saying that.
No,
Again,
plot.
don't put
Alright, then
words
what
in my
are
mouth.
you saying?
Plot,
That's
plot,
why you
plot,
should
plot.
correct
Right
yourself.
here, right here.
That's why I'm
plot.
saying he's being incoherent. Here.
Plot. What he
I'm
is
not being
saying is
incoherent,
you should
Jesus.
he's saying literally that your brain doesn't have a mouth that speaks. That's what he's saying.
Oh my
Thus it can't
goodness.
talk to you.
How dare you? That's racist against brains.
Yeah.
That's
So
just
when I
wrong,
talk to
because-
myself without talking out loud, does that
Again,
not my
you're-
brain speak?
Again, you're
That's
jumping
not
hoops
talking.
and fucking
No.
changing. And
Everything's semantics,
moving.
Eureka.
No, you're jumping the goalposts. Right now, we're talking about the
And you're
fucking
jumping
function
the
of the brain.
shark.
You're jumping.
I don't even get it.
The point that I was arguing is how people enjoy something, and you have to be rational to enjoy something. And you guys are like, "Oh, are you talking about how the brain function? We should talk about how the brain function." I'm like,
No,
I
you're
don't
the
give
one
a
who
fuck.
brought in the
What
whole
about
brain
rainbows?
thing, not us.
Wait, never mind.
Is that
Never
Necro
mind.
Chan?
I was gonna use racist. I was using racist as an example, and it was pretty bad.
Mm.
Yeah, racism is
Nothing wrong
pretty
with
bad.
that.
I'm gonna lose my mind. What was I doing? Oh yeah,
Of course you're gonna lose your mind. You have none. Done.
that doesn't make
Done.
sense. You can't lose something if
Done.
you don't have it. You dumbass.
Done.
But apparently
of
Rika
the
thinks you can hit your head on something if you don't have it.
What?
Remember last podcast? You're saying how Plot's hitting his head on the wall because he doesn't have his brain or head to hit on the wall.
I don't remember that.
Oh,
I don't care.
Did you tell him? Did you tell him heads up? God, you guys are giving me a headache.
The brain tells you
Hey.
to be nationalism.
all right.
No,
Oh, yeah,
So
sure.
how about we start over calmly and collectively explaining our
It's not
points?
called
No,
or
because
collective.
we're individuals.
It depends. What point?
We are all together.
Your point. What were you trying to say? That way we can make sure we don't strawman you. We don't put words in your mouth.
He said the brain doesn't talk because it doesn't.
No. I was saying that for
No,
every
let him say it.
No,
Let
ignoring the
him-
brain issue because I don't care about that. The argument I was making is that each person always has a reason for why they enjoy something, even if a person is not consciously aware of why they enjoy something. There is always values and ideas that are being reflected from art or any substance that people interact with, and it's that people have a reason for enjoying for what it is, and there's always
Right.
an underlying reason.
Apparently,
Right,
Rika's
and-
never heard of the far left before.
Yeah, I know the far left has dumb fucking arguments on this, and I don't care. But the point still
But they're
stands. That,
literally the
yes,
invalidation. of your-
that is no, they're not. They just argue that this does not happen. Which
by your
I,
logic,
Wait.
nationalism doesn't exist.
what? No,
Somebody has
I
to
never-
have a reason for something. Nationalism
no,
has
just-
no reason
just-
by what you said earlier.
no, because people just no. There is a reason for why people have attached themselves to nationalism because
And you
they
just
require.
contradicted your own meaning.
No,
Thanks,
I
it-
didn't. Oh my god.
Because you
No.
defined nationalism earlier as an unjustified.
Yes, it is
well,
unjustified.
It isn't.
But if it,
But that's
It's
entirely
unjustified because
irrational.
there's no values being portrayed other than its mere existence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But there's supposed to be a reason for everything, and so by that
No,
logic,
there is a reason.
Shit,
The
I-
underlying reason is because people want an identity, and their identity is because they exist. It is something to latch onto, but
Shit,
just the fact
really
that it exists is
I-
not
understand
an
what a
identity.
paradox
Shit,
is.
man. And here I thought people became nationalism because of all the reasons to it. But it's
No.
Rika
You're
just
you're
shit-
conflating patriotism with nationalism.
how is it that I'm now agreeing with
Because
one
it's
man
so
cast?
fucking
That's the
cynical.
real problem here.
Yeah.
I know,
Why do you
right?
think anyone cares if you agree with it?
I think it's more of a testament.
Yeah.
No. Why do you think anyone
Of-
cares about your testament?
I care.
Nobody cares about anyone's testament here.
I care.
Why did
And the only person who cares is Ononataku drama.
Where is the? Oh, there it is. On the screen.
I'm just here to listen to people talk.
It's called
Who the fuck is
autism.
here
Oh,
now?
hello.
That's called
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi.
Kendra.
Other
Yes.
traps. Okay. Copy.
Chapter the big game.
There you go.
I'm just here to talk about One Piece.
Okay, no, I need to redo it.
I wish we were just talking about One Piece. That would be great.
Yes, One Piece is the ultimate pirate anime.
No, the ultimate.
There's not too many to begin with.
Filler. It is nothing but filler by logic.
That is true.
I would
That
say.
is true. That's why
What are you talking about? It has zero filler.
It has zero filler because it is filler.
Yeah.
It's
It
a
would be
show
impossible-
about filler.
No, everything happening has been essential to the plot.
What? Even the
Not
Foxy
really.
Pirates?
It has a plot.
I mean, when it started,
but-
it had a plot, and then
Wait,
No, the
wait.
plot's been the
it
same
just
since
like
it started.
devolved.
The
Are you
plot
guys
ended once Roger died, basically.
Wait, no, the plot is to find the One Piece. Every arc has played a role to finding the One Piece.
Does this?
Thriller Park.
Or world building as a whole.
The thing is, One Piece
Oh,
is
One
still
Piece, I'm
going.
By that logic,
And it-
Bleach's fillers are
Stuffy,
world building.
stuffy.
No, that's
no.
not true because
No,
there
I
are
have one.
literally
Stuffy.
arcs inside Bleach that have no bearing on the plot and actually don't fit anywhere in the plot.
Zanbakuto arc, Bounce arc, yada yada yada. They're bad, but they're considered
Stuffy.
world building.
Stuffy. So, what does the Thriller Bark, or not Thriller Bark, the Foxy Pirates, how does that fit into them trying to find the One Piece?
He's
Hold on.
got you.
I'm
Yes,
trying to remember
explain.
everything that happens in Foxy Pirates arc. Because that one's actually... The main thing it establishes is that there is a code of conduct for pirates.
That was
With the
already
whole rules of the
established
Davy
with
back
everything
fight.
else. Literally, that
Like
was said many times over in almost every other arc.
Yeah.
How,
To be fair, I think he's kind of got you there on the Davy.
Yeah, I'll give him the Davy back. But like
But
Skypiea was often thought of as a skippable arc. Until right after Marineford when we found out about hockey, and Skypiea is the first showing of hockey.
Well, you can't forget the fact that a huge part of the next arc is the fact that they had money to buy a ship to begin with.
Yeah, but to be
Which
fair,
they
they're
got.
pirates. They should have gotten the money anyway.
To be fair, they should have just hijacked the ship.
This is true.
Real pirates.
No, the Thousand Sun is way better than any other ship.
This is true.
oh my god, Rika. it's all because Rika says you can't be nationalistic without saying you have no reason for being nationalistic, and I was like, that is definitely not nationalism by far.
Yeah.
Oh, Rika left?
Yeah. He's
yeah.
waiting for it to be done. And I'm
He's
just-
waiting for us to be done talking about One Piece. Oh, which reminds me, I actually saw a sexy Jitsu Naruto cosplayer at the con that I went to over the weekend.
So all they
I
were
did not
wearing
get a
was
picture.
clouds.
cosplay. That's awesome.
So the only thing they were wearing was clouds.
What did they use? Clouds?
Yes. Yes, and it was a dude. And it was a dude too, so it was
Was
like
it a
I
trap?
really should have taken. I have no
That was-
idea if it
that's
was a
impressive.
full-on trap, but I could tell it was a dude just by the facial structure.
So probably not then.
Probably not. But it was
So
like the
what-
most amazing thing there.
Did
I
you-
should have gotten a picture.
Oh, dude, that would have been great.
That would have been great. I might run into him next year.
Oh, by the way, I guess the chat sees why I get in these definition arguments with Rika all the time. Because
That's the thing. That's like, all right, here's the thing. Because Rika brought it up that it's nothing but literally the only time I've had that semantic argument with you is literally that one time we argued, and that half of that was because you were super drunk.
Wait, you were drunk?
I'm always
Wait, what?
drunk.
When? I should have been on that stream.
No, it
Was
was
that
it was a
drunk this past
DM
weekend?
message
We were arguing.
And it was
God
like-
damn.
a year-ish ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
And like, no, here's the thing. Every single time I argue with Rika, it's usually definitions, because his definitions are so weird they make no sense.
Yeah,
No,
that's
his definitions don't make sense.
That's
He
the thing.
said-
That's what we just said.
That's
Yeah.
what we
No,
just
I'm
said.
agreeing. I'm agreeing.
My
Yes,
man, they have no weight.
So, I'm sorry because because you said no, they don't make any sense. I'm like, why would you say no? It should just be
Here's-
yeah.
Here's the thing.
So you confuse
We're
Right.
all on our own tangent.
We do all agree.
I agree that patriotism and nationalism had a separation that happened about 100 or so years ago. But I don't agree with why he says they're different. That just makes no goddamn sense.
Yeah.
Well, then he goes on about talking about how people have to have a rationale. He
Also,
contradicts himself.
nationalism isn't about thinking you're superior, it's about wanting a strong nation.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Like, it's way more about kind of having a secure border, having a strong economy, and wanting these things.
Oh, wait.
It's wanting your country to be good.
Let's destroy them.
Oh, man, that reminds me of something.
Unfortunately, nationalism also tends to lead to severe isolationism.
Hey, like North Korea.
Or
like
Japan.
American missionary 27 is shot dead with arrows by a protected tribe.
That
he
was
tried
that was
to convert-
hilarious. All right, like,
Yeah, he tried to convert to Christianity after landing on their remote Indian island. But they
this is
can't
a
be
boarded
prosecuted.
off country because they're like, it's basically a country of cannibals, and the government's like, don't go there. They literally kill everything that enters,
Yeah, and
like
okay.
on site. And this guy just goes in, and it's just like, then he dies, and you're like, well, what did you think was gonna happen?
I mean, I'm not denying that he's an idiot, but the funniest thing is I saw that one person, the person with the dog profile. I can never remember his name. It's like Owen something, and he was like, "Oh, so they don't mind when they protect their borders, but we can't."
Oh yeah, do you want to talk about Tumblr dying out the App Store because, you know, they're the other part of the cancerous fandom that is anime?
Oh man, no.
That's a different fandom entirely. That's extremely cancerous that bled into anime, but we're cutting it off.
Only outlet all toxicity in the fandom is
SJWs.
Oh, do we want to talk about
Joshis?
Yes.
No, the
Wait, what are those?
one of the fandom that we're like completely cutting off is the furries, like fully. That's what took over Tumblr.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was legitimate pedophiles that took over Tumblr.
I'm
Because furries have their isolation in fur affinity.
over everything. I mean, it's hard to even look on like Donbaru or Rule 34 without accidentally seeing a fucking furry.
Like, here's the thing. Tumblr.
There's so many Rule 34
No,
furries.
here's the thing. Tumblr.
Wait, what's happening with Tumblr?
Tumblr banned all porn.
They're gone.
Wait, is Tumblr itself gone or what?
No, what they did is they got removed from the App Store, and because they got removed from the App Store, they banned all porn off their website, and now they have
shit.
no reason to live other than to be some SJW hive mind now.
Oh shit! So Tumblr is basically dead. Like
Yeah.
porn was
Yeah.
basically what Tumblr.
Here's the better reason. Do you know why they got banned?
Oh my god, why? What?
All
was
the
it
Child porn.
I mean, it depends. Lowly or child porn? Make the distinction.
Actual CP.
Oh, shit.
I didn't hear that story.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would upload that on Tumblr? Holy shit, are they insane?
Seriously.
It's Tumblr.
Like, are they trying to get
Anything
arrested?
can happen. Listen.
Are they trying to get arrested?
Look, man, you remember like pre-2009 4chan.
Yeah,
No.
but even 4chan cracked down on that, like almost
Yeah.
immediately.
That's what I'm saying. Like, 4chan cracked down on it, but there's this little hugbox in SJW cultures
Yeah, I mean,
that
it is hard
are
to.
pro-pedo.
Okay, to be fair, it is easier to catch like stupid shit like that on 4chan than.
I mean,
on
I have an entire theory that, you know, the entire SJW community is filled with nothing but pedophiles, but...
I would think that they're just degenerate in general, and degeneracy spreads in all possible contexts. And
I was about to say,
I've
That explains the anime community.
So if
That too,
degeneracy, if degeneracy
leftist,
spreads
though.
in all possible contexts, then that means I should stop hanging out with you guys.
yeah.
Okay,
Well,
now
that's one
time
way
to
to
kick
believe.
him.
Oh, actually, what we should have done, we should have just kicked you and blocked you forever. That would have been funny.
Yeah, we should have kicked
No.
Unknown a long time ago.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, we
that
should
note
have-
for the podcast.
Let me leave
Okay.
this channel then. Y'all fit it
Elite
without me.
proceeds to leave his own channel.
I think he just wants to wank off to this drama.
Oh my leg.
I mean, you're not.
No, did you remember to close out all your tabs?
No.
Yeah. I have like 3 tabs open right now, and that's all I need.
No, I have about 200 tabs open.
What the fuck?
Fucking Christ.
He's got RAM for days, guys.
It's okay. I went and downloaded more RAM.
Dude, okay, serious question. How much RAM do you actually have?
8 gigs.
Oh my god, I'm happy!
I have Alienware. So
I'm guessing he's got like 32 gigs. He's gonna be opening 200 tabs.
Damn.
Yeah.
I only have like one. I have like a Best Buy PC with like 1 stick of 8 GB RAM. So
See, there's your problem right there. You bought a Best Buy PC.
yeah, that.
Dude, I had to buy it.
That's why I'm saving up for a custom.
No, here, the real problem.
No. Here's the thing. Buying custom's already cheaper than buying a Best Buy PC.
No,
Hey.
No, here's the real
I bought a
problem.
Best Buy PC.
He has one.
Yeah,
If
but
you're gonna
my
go ahead and buy a custom, you might as well build a good custom, which will cost more than a Best Buy PC.
All right, here's the one difference is sometimes you save money because of the Windows license alone.
Okay, no, here's the real problem. He says he only has 1 stick of RAM, and that is
that's 8 gigs.
Yeah,
that's true. You can have 1 stick of 8 gig RAM.
that's just terrible. You should have 1 stick of butter because butter slides so much easier, and that's why it's so fast.
Good idea.
Why did the jelly and jam joke immediately come to my mind?
Here's the thing, Plot. Which one would you use going down a slide? A stick of RAM or a stick of butter?
Butter.
But when would we start talking about slides?
It's to show which is
Because it's
faster.
under fucking
Which one would you use jacking off?
Still the chick is butter.
Listen, they call it tech porn for a reason, all right?
Welcome to the Pseudo Intellectual Podcast.
Are you
This
sure?
is already a lot more fun than my life.
Tons of stupid we say tons of stupid
That's
shit that would be Cards Against Humanity cards. Yeah, we never play Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, that's right. That was the vote.
I still want to play Cards Against Humanity with you guys, like right now.
Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not really human, so I can't do that.
Well,
Ooh.
not only that, there's no combination of cards on Cards Against Humanity that's going to be as funny or bad as what we already say.
No,
Otaku is not buying it.
Okay.
All right. I don't believe. First of all, one, there's an anime card deck, so already that's not true. 2, the whole point is normally that it's supposed to get people saying already terrible stuff. All we're doing is stirring the pot more.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the thing. It's kind of pointless. We're already just saying terrible shit.
Yeah, but haven't you ever wondered if there was a level beyond?
And
we're going even
further. Dude, there is a level beyond.
This is only Super Saiyan 2, I'm telling you.
I mean, can we play Cards Against Humanity with like 9 people?
I think so.
Yeah.
Better.
Let me check. I'll you guys.
Sounds more like a clusterfuck, honestly.
Yeah, we'd probably do it a different.
That's exactly how it works. Clusterfuck.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be that much of a clusterfuck. Jesus.
No, what I was saying, we would probably do this on a different podcast. We could do it later.
Yeah, this would.
As long as we
Wait, I didn't hear. What did you say?
Because I really want to.
I honestly
really
can't
want
chill right now.
to like
I'm too
play a game with
hyperactive.
you guys sometime.
We can do it after this podcast just to test it out.
Wait, what?
I said we could do it after this podcast to test it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds nice.
Is this Leafy? Well, I mean, there is that one tab I have.
No.
Hold on, let me look.
Dude, no, don't hover over your tabs again. We had to end the podcast early because you did that shit.
Okay,
too loud.
X unknown.
No. I'm talking.
You're too close to your mic.
No, sorry.
Yes, you are. Jesus, my ears.
Literally.
No, I went to
like
the
a-
possible
away,
video
you idiot.
idea tab in the Discord. And what I was saying, why Leafy is a better YouTuber than you. Fight me.
I mean,
What the fuck?
No, having more subs doesn't mean jack shit.
Oh, it's not
I mean,
about the
dead.
size.
If the game of YouTube is to
channel
get
is dead.
subs and views, then he must be the best.
No, you
no,
idiot.
that's
But that
PewDiePie.
explains your
Isn't
shit
that your
taste.
logic
No,
for
but
your
what's the
channel?
point?
You
Get up.
watch
Get up.
Leafy. Don't take my meme argument to my
You can have
ass.
up to 20 people
Hey
playing.
guys, do you want to play Fallout 76?
No.
No, I
Fuck
don't
no.
like Fallout.
No!
It turns out you can have
No!
20. It turns out you can have 20 play cards
Fallout
against
is the
humanity.
redheaded stepchild of Bethesda.
No, here's the thing. I do believe that Leafy is better than like 95% of all YouTubers.
Well, that's
How?
because they're all
Oh, wait,
Leafy. It's because
Well,
95% are Leafy clones.
Okay, what is your argument though? I'd like to hear your argument for why.
You'll see when
Same
I
here.
make the video.
Tell
Okay,
me
then-
now.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
fuck.
give me a summary of your video.
It's a summary is why Leafy's better than not the majority of YouTubers.
That's the outline. That's not the summary, you idiot.
What's
Actually, no, that's
the point?
Oh, wait, actually, that's the thesis. That's not the outline. Give the summary of your video. You
No,
fuck.
What's
I-
the
Doesn't
point?
care.
No,
Oh,
not
see,
the
that's what
point. Give the argument.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
What's
point
the
is
point?
showing
That's
why
been
you're
arguing my
worse
whole
than
life.
him because everyone uses him. Like all commentary community uses it as like a point of reference, saying, "Oh, Leafy's terrible, the worst commentary channel there is." And I'm
Oh
like,
my
no,
God.
Leafy's better than almost every single commentary channel there is on YouTube.
Okay, yeah, but are you basically arguing that 95% of all YouTube is commentary channels?
No, I was messing around, and it's specifically commentary I'm talking about.
Okay, then I mean,
Then you may
you-
want to restate your thesis then.
No, because the thesis is clickbait.
Yep.
So
Wait, only
so-
95. He's only better than 95% of commentary channels.
5% room for error.
I mean, no, the 5% is people like iDubbbz, Mediker,
Enrique Fag.
Colossal.
The 1%ers, all the ones that actually contribute to society.
Yeah.
Enrique Fag.
Because they're the ones trickling down money into the.
Oh, so the ones that make fun of doodle tones, not the ones that suck her penis.
No, the ones.
He's
Or-
talking about-
No, I'm
I
saying
remember.
because
I'm
the
surprised you guys
majority-
remember.
I'm talking about the majority
Oh, that's
being
'cause-
people like Quite, Wild Spartans, and
Yeah.
I'm Alex, and those people.
Or we remember Doodle
What the
Tones
fuck?
because Dylan is Doodle Tone's best friend.
I thought
Wait,
that
who's
was
that?
his girlfriend.
Wait, definitely say that next time you see him.
I mean,
I said that because I.
Let me guys have to remind me though. I'm gonna forget about.
I'll say that while I'm reading Doodle Tones X Dylan Thomas fanfiction.
who the fuck keeps changing this fucking shit?
Chandler and
Chandler and I-
OneManCast.
What?
Because I keep getting the
Wait, wait.
Around.
There's
Guys.
Doodle Tones X Dylan Thomas fanfiction.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no! Actually, I know someone in another chat who calls himself a horrible fanfic writer.
Oh,
Do you remember?
God.
No,
Huh?
I'm not going to bring those people. Oh my gosh, no! I've
No.
no, I heard enough of them on the fucking Discord.
Okay, I'd rather not.
I've
Why is everyone laughing?
Wait, what the fuck?
Rika Bag's gay by his own logic. I mean, to be fair, fucking girl is pretty fucking gay.
God damn it, dude.
Oh, I didn't see Hal wanted on. Oh man, y'all are just really.
Jesus Christ.
Everyone's just against Rika now. All right. Did someone play a Lele Pons video? No.
Rika.exe is broken.
I have no context to what's happening right now.
That's even funnier. Because you're not looking at all the freaking name changes. I think we're pretty much done, though. Unless Hal wants to join in or something.
Oh wait, I was gonna say, do we want to bring up the Anime Outsiders getting blocked?
Oh yeah, that is interesting.
Wait, what happened with Anime Outsiders now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Anime Outsiders got suspended.
Good
Twitter,
on him.
And he also got into a lawsuit. Or is
Wait, is there a reason why he got suspended, or he just got randomly suspended?
That Jekko guy.
Jekko
of harassment.
It's Twitter. What do you think?
Dude, I still.
I
mean, he does it. He is provocative, so.
Now, what Jekko reported to him was pretty much saying, because Anime Outsider comments, and when he comments, every one of his fan base goes after him, he's inciting harassment. Not because
that is a stupid argument.
And I was
like,
I hate people that do that because you're basically equating your fans to things you can't control, which is wrong.
I mean, here's the thing. I agree that freaking Anime Outsiders does that. He kind of raised a hive mind to do stuff like that, but he never says it inside his tweets. So the fact that you're getting someone banned for it, that sets a freaking whatchamacallit,
a precedent.
Yes.
So because
in a way that has
here's
no
the thing,
real
I'm
defined
actually
way to
surprised that I'm actually surprised he hadn't gotten blocked before this, in all honesty. But
yeah.
Not by Jekko. I thought Pedantic would have gotten blocked a long time ago, because you could honestly make an argument that he harassed Pedantic.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Pedantic cares, but
there's a legitimate argument for that.
There's the legitimate argument with saving the bees.
I mean, I've been suspended 9 times. I have no idea.
What the fuck did you do?
What the fuck?
What?
Have you met him? What are you guys talking about?
I don't even know who I'm talking about.
OneManCast.
So.
Yeah, I can definitely see it.
I don't even know I don't even know who OneManCast is, honestly.
Well, all you got to do is play a hitman now, and that's a way.
He was the guy you got in an argument with like
Nihilism.
5 minutes ago about nationalism. What are you talking about?
I mean,
that guy.
Stop bringing that up, please. Where Rika got obliterated.
Oh yeah, he also got into the argument for like 2 hours about
nihilism.
Yep.
I don't remember that.
He's also been in our chat for the past 2 hours.
Okay.
He's also been part of the podcast for like
months. Remember him?
He's also the person that argued you about rape, whether the goblins were actually raping them or not.
Wait, who missed that?
That's not my argument.
Didn't you also? Hey, didn't you also argue with him about the definition of nihilism?
Yes, that's what we just said.
Yeah. That is not my argument. Oh no, you fucker! Wait a character.
Wait, who said?
Yeah, but here's the thing. I like that explanation better.
Well, I guess it's a TLDR.
Yeah.
I can't believe.
Yes.
No, I think I'm good with what I heard.
There's been so many people I've argued with for the.
I mean, what was your main argument for nihilism? I don't remember.
My main argument for nihilism was the whole issue of whether I was a nihilist or not.
I mean, are you? Do you believe that there is any value in living?
I don't believe there's any value in living, but I don't believe in death either.
Do you think? Well, I mean, that's not the point. The point is there any gain? Do you think that there's anything to be gained from living?
Now we're
not,
gonna get into
not on the base, no.
What do you mean by gain? Do you mean when you gain something, or how you gain something?
What the fuck?
I mean, of course there's something to be gained by living. There's International Steak and Blowjob Day.
Okay, yeah, that's the point.
I don't really see I don't see any value in living. value in my own views.
Because the
Not
point,
necessarily-
the argument of value is that people don't understand what value means, and I just generalize it
see,
to the point of:
semantics.
do you think that there's anything to be gained from living? Yes or no? And if you
No,
argue that it is a yes, then
Sun's gonna kill.
you are not a nihilist. If you argue that it's no, then you are a nihilist. It's
I
basically.
I mean, the
don't-
sun's gonna
I
kill
don't
us
see any
anyway.
value in it.
The sun's gonna kill us anyway before we get to fucking Jupiter. So,
The only thing I see value in is a lot of esoteric bullshit. So
Then you do value something, so you're not a
it's
nihilist.
value. I don't know, man. Because if it's esoteric, is it really?
Yes,
itself?
value is a value. You don't get to pick and choose.
Well, I'm not saying it is.
I value life. That's overrated.
I'm not saying it, there's. I'm saying does it relate to value in living?
Value, you can't have those contradiction in death. Therefore, you value living because they exist.
That's why I
Gremlins
was
versus
asking.
goblins.
Hey, I mean, if the breaks, then I guess.
No way,
there's
you're done.
that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we should talk about how goblins work. No,
Well, that's the thing. Like again, do you find any value in living? It's just a yes or no. And again,
Don't define what you mean by living exactly. Because
interact, not being dead. Are you?
I
Define
wanted to
being
know
dead.
specifically your because.
Oh my god.
Do you
It's not being esoteric. It's living. Do you not know the definition of living?
Well, here's the thing, Rika. Do you mean brain death or heart death?
I mean,
I know
living.
you're not helping.
Okay, living itself means being conscious and interacting with reality.
Then
So
by that
someone
means,
who's
no,
in a
because all my
coma
values
isn't?
are esoteric, and they have probably no correlation to reality.
So someone in a coma isn't doing
I don't. Even esoteric values would be in reality. So
I guess by Rika's logic,
I don't
someone
see how
in a
they.
coma isn't actually living.
Esoteric just basically means hard to define. That doesn't mean it doesn't
It's
exist.
a lack of
Basically.
definition.
Even if it lacks definition, it still exists within the confines of reality.
Listen, I don't have a good definition
By
for
that
like.
logic, all SJW logic is real.
I mean, it is.
Yeah, it really
Because-
exists.
It still
Does
exists.
it
Yeah.
make it good? No, but it exists.
Yes.
This is why, this is why I call Rika a Tumblrette. Now he pretty much just implies that he believes in the whole how.
Oh wow, fucking equating me to people just because never mind.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not-
your logic.
Because you exist.
Basically, I
Yeah,
exist. Therefore, I'm a Tumblr. This is-
Listen, I'm very similar to other people who've also lived.
You know, people. I'm human. Therefore, I'm like Tumblr.
I'm a lot like George Washington. You see, we're both humans.
You see,
Yeah.
You
Wow.
see, I'm a human.
So-
You know,
that-
also-
We live in a society.
Yeah, we
Thank
live in a
you.
society that
We
makes.
live in a society.
we live in a society, thus I'm national.
We live in a
A
society.
little bit more
We
character.
live in a society.
Oh no, why'd you change it to oh?
Because we were already being cancerous as fuck. Take it.
Gay.
All right.
Anyways.
There you go.
Anyways.
We're the goblins.
So I'll just define you as
Oh
a
yeah.
pseudo.
All right.
nihilist.
The gay.
Okay, here's the
What?
thing.
Why?
Oh, have you done?
Okay, so
nihilistic.
All right,
yeah.
there are too many
no,
people
moral
talking.
nihilism is.
okay, no. Josuke,
Honestly, I just define nihilism as a laziness in general, but whatever.
I can't spell for
I am
shit.
incredibly
okay, so Josuke
Nah.
says, "Where were
Cancers and traps.
Okay.
Yes.
so
I
Josuke,
like that one.
okay,
actually.
everyone. Josuke says, "Where were the goblins on 9/11?" Now, here's the thing: can you really prove 9/11 happened?
I mean, if goblins rape women, they probably beat them too.
Here we go.
I
Can you
can
really say
neither
that's a bad
confirm
thing?
nor deny this.
Listen, I can't even confirm that I exist, so how can I confirm that 9/11 happened?
Wait, how?
I made a new name. Hold on. Here we go.
But if I had to guess, if 9/11 somehow happened, if I had to guess where the goblins were, I'd say in the bank.
That makes
Are you
sense.
saying that goblins are bankers?
Yeah,
They're Jews.
just like
Yeah.
Pedantic said.
How ironic is
What?
that?
Can we just bring up how anti-Semitic J.K. Rowling secretly is when she
Oh,
made
yeah.
all of the bankers goblins?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Every banker is a goblin, and all the goblins are the
Guys.
literal racist depiction.
There's
of
your
you.
black goblin right there on the profile picture. There we go.
Yeah, like that's the thing.
Having sex with a weird person must be boring.
Our group settings.
I mean, to be fair, it's still a correct description of bankers, so
Yes.
it's not like she was wrong.
We never said wasn't an apt description of anchors.
Oh, I
We're
know.
just saying giving them big noses was probably.
I know. I'm just agreeing. You know.
Yeah.
This is
Oh
me.
man, I need to make one more straw poll while everyone's
This is
here.
dude. Rape. See, pose a girl. You rape You rape the girl,
This
and
is
thus
cute.
I'm
can't see-
listening.
I like this. Keep this.
Because one last straw poll in the chat. I just sent it for everyone. Because,
Okay.
because I wanted to see if
Gosh, Kendra, what is that? What is that profile picture?
I don't know. I randomly stole it from somewhere.
I need a copy so I can say yes.
Oh no. One last
Oh, no,
goblin
that's
slayer.
that's
Yes,
a bad
meme it.
sampling.
Yes.
That's a bad sampling method because all the people
God,
who follow you are just going to circle jerk the idea that you
Hell.
should redo it.
Am I getting a cold?
Oh man, because I've had I had two more ideas for Goblin Slayer, and I'm like, I don't want to keep doing Goblin Slayer because it just would seem like I'm milking a topic.
I mean,
you
you
are
are.
milking something that doesn't have any milk anymore. So
It's true.
Holy shit! Everyone wants you to make one last Goblin Slayer video.
Meme it.
I guess I should vote against it then.
damn it, I feel bad for you.
Listen,
Like
I should have done that
9
video though. Shitted on AnyTubers.
90% of the votes is yes. 10% is no.
all right, but the Goblin
Wait,
Slayer video.
Did we remember to talk about how much of a non-issue the little tranny zombie is?
Wait,
I am going to talk
Oh,
about it
you
in my
talking
video.
about Lily Chan from Zombieland Saga?
Yeah.
I was just thinking
Yeah.
about that.
I'm actually voted in my first video.
Non-issue though.
It isn't. The thing is that it's actually
That
it
was
is
bizarre.
an issue.
Here's an interesting discussion. Can we talk about how Slice of Life ruined anime?
No.
No, Slice
No,
of Life.
because
I mean, yes
literally
and
our-
no.
It is
I mean,
literally
Slice
our
of
favorite.
Life never has.
I am
Yeah.
going to be talking about it in one of my future videos, but
First of all, Slice of Life is an anime. It's life.
it's-
Yes, it is.
No.
because the thing is not that.
Just like this anime. Double Zeta is not. It says so in the theme song.
Slice of Life is gay.
Slice of Life is amazing, but that's beside.
Oh, yeah, I was about to ask about him. Why was he in this group?
He
He
joined for a
hasn't
little
really
bit.
been. And then he just
Left.
signed off and
Wasn't Turkey
Wasn't
Tom
coming
here
back.
earlier? I didn't watch the whole
Yes.
thing. So.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
at the
he-
beginning.
What, were you guys bullying him or? What was
No,
it?
he was just an idiot saying
No,
nothing.
here's the thing.
Of course he was.
I told him beforehand that it's a meme podcast, but he didn't want to go as meme as we were going.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's literally called the traps
What's it now?
or traps are gay versus.
He didn't even. He didn't, honestly didn't even say
Every
anything.
time you know what traps are.
Probably not. He's like 16. Dude.
No, Turkey Tom.
Really? Is he 16?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
That explains
That's
it.
kind of why I give him the pass on being a fucking retard.
Yeah, he's
No.
literally a child.
My
Like,
generation's fucking retarded.
I don't
So-
think anyone should have opinions until they're 20, but
Yeah.
or at least
So
no
I'm
one
2
should
years
care about their
away from
opinion.
having opinions. Then.
Yeah, I
I mean, I don't really care about your opinions anyway. So
yeah, here's the thing.
What about those?
Here,
What about
here's
all
the
those
thing.
people that get
Someone's
accepted into
gonna die in a-
Oxford at
die in a-
15?
No. Here's the
Uh,
thing.
You're
You're
gonna
8.
die due to the death of a ball of fucking plasma and gas. So
Yeah,
so
I
fuck
mean,
opinion.
Yeah, Rika said we shouldn't have opinions until we're 20. So you being 18, the legal age of consent, your opinion doesn't matter about what's going to happen.
Wow.
Why the fuck did I see that one coming?
I mean, I agree. But
So, wait, what's this about? You have to be 20 in order to have an opinion?
no, it's just my general argument is that most people under the age of 20 tend not to have good opinions, and
We need another plague.
figuratively, it doesn't.
Oh,
They don't. I don't think it matter.
Oh man.
No, we need a
Define a
crusade.
good opinion.
Yes,
no,
we need a
no.
crusade.
Dude,
no,
it's
no,
fault.
An opinion
hold on,
that
hold on.
changes your viewpoint
Daniel's-
of existence. Or
No, here's the thing. Another
worldview.
plague that reminds me of that one person.
Me a mask.
Their name was like Plague something, and they commented like
Plague of Grapes.
No.
Oh, you talk about the idiot who's white knighting
Yes.
Jelloapocalypse.
He
Yeah.
commented almost over 200 times on my Jello video, just arguing everyone, saying
what?
He had to white knight his YouTube celebrity.
Okay, what the fuck did Jello do this time?
You
around?
don't know.
No, I don't follow
Same
bullshit.
thing he did last week.
Protect himself on
Oh, it was
Twitter.
like 2 weeks ago, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's about
But yeah, what we were talking about is God damn it, I'm trying to remember.
The fuck are you singing? Stop singing, you fuck.
Where he was saying the most credible sources was The Verge, The Guardian, Wall Street Journal.
Okay, as soon as you say the Guardian is a credible source, that's when you need to fucking hang yourself.
Yeah, he's in the Wall Street Journal as well. Which really
Oh, the
Could be
yeah,
a
the
New
Guardian.
York Times is also.
Yeah, no, he
Right.
also
He could be worse. He could have cited BuzzFeed. All
No,
right.
he also cited
He was-
New
That
York
is-
Times.
That
I'm
is
sure
such
if he gave the opportunity, you know.
But what
Oh
he
no,
was
busking
saying-
is when you just need to wipe yourself from existence. Your soul doesn't deserve to exist.
And he was saying
I
all
mean,
the-
he
all
could
the
have
other-
also cited Gawker.
He was also saying stuff like all
Gawker.
right-wing media is just biased and can't be
Did he
trusted.
cite Young Turks as well?
What is the alt-rights?
But he was also saying anyone that disagrees with him just get their politics from image boards, and I'm like,
Oh
And
my
then-
god.
Wrong.
and
Is
then
he saying, motherfucker, image boards get their politics from me. Get it right.
yeah, and oh
Yeah.
yeah, he was saying, and then he
Young
was
Turks,
al-
that
like he was saying Sargon of Akkad is an image board.
what?
What?
Sargon
No.
of Akkad is like the victim here. Like
I'm
one of
like-
the.
I
heard
couldn't
of those
under-
brothers
What?
or the
I
Guardian
could
who
not-
called him a
No, Sargon of Akkad isn't an image board. He's a locale. There's a difference.
I could not figure out this person's arguments because they were just so
Hey.
fucking stupid.
That's cute.
Okay, like
This
some
is
of his.
should be Rick's new profile pic.
Here's the thing.
She wants the candy.
Some of his.
Wait,
what?
Some of his.
That's very
arguments-
cute.
Some of his
I
arguments.
mean,
were-
Paprika.
No,
I mean,
here's-
let me open this.
Here's the thing: some of his arguments were sound, but when you compare his arguments from one conversation to another, you see him contradict himself all the fucking time, and to the point that he has no stance until you call back on another comment he's done anywhere else, and then
So
he'll
you're just
stop-
saying he's contradictory.
yeah, and then he's
Yeah.
once you beat him in there,
There you go.
he goes to a completely different argument, like someone else,
Hmm.
and he did that all the time.
Yeah, he had some issues.
Wait, does he have the Smuckles also?
We were talking about him in chat in the Discord when we all went.
Oh, yeah.
to-
We were.
we were just reading off his comments, and when he was saying all social media are actually right wing because they try to avoid paying taxes.
Listen, it doesn't matter. at the
No,
end of the
they're
day.
businesses.
Oh, I
Businesses
saw
do
that.
this
That was
amazing
hilarious.
thing where they don't like spending more money than they have to.
But I mean,
But believe
isn't
it
the
or not,
argument-
some
someone doesn't-
businesses like to have
someone
profit
likes-
margins.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Making
Feel like
profit is a
fucking
right wing
butt-
position.
Well, guess
So
what? You guys are fucking alt writers.
No, but what he was saying
I mean,
is Twitter, Facebook, and all of them are heavily leaning right because they try to dodge taxes.
yeah, but that's the thing. Dodging taxes is a right wing position. So, I mean, he's not
Yeah.
wrong.
low taxes is a right wing position so that you don't have to dodge taxes.
Yoshi commits tax fraud.
I saw that thing.
Committing
This
tax
brings up
fraud is
a
a
thing
right-wing position.
that's annoying me.
So
I
why
really
don't-
hate like the Ben Shapiro paying taxes as being like forced to pay money at gunpoint.
Oh, you mean the taxes
it's not
or
wrong.
theft?
Taxes are theft.
That's
That,
Yeah.
That's a
It's
Which
legalized
is a right wing
theft.
argument.
I mean, it's half correct because they see it more as they can't decide on how their money should be spent, and it's just giving money away. But the problem is that to a degree, taxes are required in society to function. So
Yeah.
eh,
I think a big
Hey,
problem is
just move down here to Alabama with me. You won't have to pay money taxes.
so again,
Yeah,
the point
you
is that
will.
they're
You
right
still
on
have to pay
principle,
Fed.
but
They're not that bad.
Well, a big problem is Ben Shapiro lives in California, if I remember correctly, which the taxes in California are tantamount to theft.
California of all states.
Yeah.
Try justifying taxes in a modern capitalistic environment where everyone already invests money and pays.
Well, the general argument that people have whenever they make like non-taxes is that people make quote unquote investments / donations. So, for example, you don't quote unquote donate to a small government, and somehow it fucking works. Like you donate to, I don't know, the hospital. You quote unquote invest in the hospital in case you ever need it. You invest in insurance, etc., etc. Which is you invest in people that build the roads.
Oh my god, I just remember.
My point is that it just seems obsolete.
I remember one of his other stances. Saying,
Wait, what seems obsolete? Paying for things?
No, paying taxes. You can pay for things other ways than taxes.
Oh,
yeah, but that's the argument that they make.
Okay, how are you going to pay for your police?
How are you going to pay for the road?
Charities for that.
Okay, that's the thing.
No, there aren't charities for police.
Okay,
for policing.
Yeah, shut up. The thing with police is that the right-wing position is basically the only thing that matters is the judicial system and the police. These are the only things that the state should have a complete ownership.
What about
because
the
if you leave it to private private businesses to have a police force, you just have an armed gang.
What about the military?
The military is also part of the police force.
Basically,
if you look at how the military.
Basically, the police is just the military, but just extended to just protecting the borders.
Not really.
No.
I'm just saying how the right-wing position sees it.
Okay. I mean,
I don't agree with that.
That's
basically their argument.
That's more of a far right.
That's literally
that's not even a far right thing. That's an idiotic thing.
Yeah.
Like any sane person will realize that that's fucking retarded.
Especially
just saying it's retarded doesn't make it so, but that's generally the right wing position.
Especially when someone like me has probably been in the military and sees the difference between the military and
but again, that doesn't they're describing how the military should be, not how it is. Because the thing is that they argue that people should not be militaristic, seeking foreign land and whatnot.
That's the problem.
Basically
they're not nationalistic and they don't want to conquer the whole world.
Well, I mean, unless you're talking to people that are pro-American.
You're saying the right-wing position is to not be the world's police force.
Something, yeah.
Again, that's complete caricature. That's based on caricatures, based on leadership.
I mean, can you really say?
Because the thing is that it depends what kind of right-wing position. Because some people take it to a hawkish position. And
can you really say conquering
the whole world? Have you even asked any of the actual demographic? Do you even bother to research into the demographic, or do you just judge based on the leadership?
What are you talking about?
You say all on the entire right's position.
I never said that. I said that's the general position.
General.
I never said that's. I never said that's the all right.
But people have taken that stance. That
general
really
doesn't mean all. General means a majority.
Yeah, majority. It doesn't mean all of them. I mean,
it's not even close to a majority.
I mean, what position did I argue was incorrect? That did not.
Okay, you're arguing for anarcho-capitalism, which is.
I wasn't arguing for anarcho-capitalism. Anarcho-capitalism.
No, you're saying that they're arguing for anarcho-capitalism.
No, I didn't. I said for limited governments.
Yes.
Do you not know the difference? Do you not know the difference between anarcho-government, anarcho-capitalism, and a limited state?
How limited are you talking?
There's a limited, literally the limit, without being an anarcho state.
What's the limit?
It is a limited. It's like the limited before there's none.
Yeah, that's usually not where people are talking. The usual argument is infrastructure and security are the two things that government is in charge of.
Yeah.
Everything else needs to be handled privately.
Yes.
Which is sensible.
Yeah.
I agree. Everything needs to be covered privately. That's why disputes between the father and mother need to be held privately.
No, that's kind of where the cops need to jump in.
Anyways.
This is you basically gave the wrong view of government, which is kind of
is the death sentence one thing. He is God.
And it basically boils down to a dislike of government corruption.
I mean, the right
Because it's hard to
also
be corrupt
argues
when you
for.
have no power.
I mean, that is the right-wing position. So
That should be everyone's position to have a non-corrupt government.
He commits black.
Yeah, but I mean, that is the right-wing position. That bureaucracy keeps growing the more.
Why is charity one of the one good positive things in this list of horrible crimes?
Wait, who said charity was good?
I mean, the thing with charity, the right-wing position is that they don't see any problem wrong with charity. They just don't think it should be mandatory.
Oh, Rika, we're talking about Yoshi.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of I'm playing a game right now, so I can't really see what is on Discord.
Yoshi is going for that high score of crimes. You can.
He
Let's
also
see.
committed black.
tax fraud, incest, genocide, rape.
Wait, what?
Murder and robbery.
And black.
And black.
I mean-
At that, because that got removed.
I hate to say it, but yes, Yoshi did commit incest.
I got it. Yeah, I'll put it back. I'll put it back.
I'll add it. Here we go.
Oh, you got it.
And back.
Wait.
Here we go. Wait, it didn't work.
Yeah, that happens to me sometime.
Black.
Let me try to put it in.
Well, I know warm.
I think
there's
it has a limit. Never mind.
Yeah, there's a character limit. You know,
Okay.
let's open a Google. Let's all open a Google Doc and just make a list there.
Are we checking it twice?
I mean, a list about what?
A list of crimes Yoshi has committed.
I mean, hasn't he abducted Mario at the beginning?
Oh yeah, he molested Mario.
Wait. I know there's only one reason why he would abduct Mario, and it's not to bring him back to his parents. In fact, it's quite the opposite of that.
And war. And war.
I mean, okay, so let's
There we go.
He unconstitutionally declared war.
War.
Wait, are we
Man,
talking
Yoshi
about
is-
Bush again?
What the fuck?
Yoshi created Bowser the worst crime of all. Burn him to a stake.
Alright.
Witch, and traps, even more of a crime. Burn him to a stake.
How do you spell Futanari?
Futanari.
And Rika. Oh gosh, he created Rika. That's like the worst.
Wait, say it. Spell it again.
I typed it.
Futanari. Futanari.
Honestly, I think this is the most fun I've had.
Okay.
I mean, that's not.
Lolly's back.
I mean, I think that's how it's spelled. Wait,
and
what?
Sans.
I will kill you.
Oh no! Get rid of Sans.
Oh, it's time to stop.
No!
What is this
Wait, you
shit?
created that meme? Oh, he needs to burn, man.
Okay, so where are you
I
guys?
fucking hate that meme.
What are you working on?
Fruitopia versus Trapno State.
Yeah, Jesus
The
Christ.
supreme extreme.
Extreme.
The trap and
Everyone knows the Trapno State is going to win because there's no women in the Trapno State.
We need a
Just like the
Futanari.
internet.
Yeah,
We
but
need a Futanari and
but
trap.
wait, if there's no women, how are you gonna propagate the state?
Because fuck the
Who
state.
cares?
Who
Look,
needs women?
we're only like 20 years off from artificial
To
wombs.
be honest, we kind of are
Supreme.
4chan light.
I have returned once
No,
again.
we're
8chan light.
I have no clue who this is.
We're from 8chan.
Oh no, just me. It's the Supreme Extreme. You know?
Okay, well,
that
8chan.
I don't know who that is, but
I have no idea either.
I don't know, but that sounds
Supreme
like a
Extreme.
faggot name.
He's been on the
be more specific, you fuck.
I was on the
3.5 ton.
I don't think there's enough people in here.
Rule 34chan.
Jesus, you're
all the 4chan and one group chat.
What the fuck?
Nah, just imagine.
You had to do it. 34chan.
Just imagine. Just imagine if I had a chat. Whatchamacallits. If there was a chat that I could.
Imagine if you had a Discord server.
No.
Imagine if there was no religion.
Oh wait, actually, yeah, that would work. What I was gonna say, imagine if I had a chat that could fit all of us in.
Yeah, you have a Discord server.
Maybe I should do that one stream.
But it's just going to turn into a bigger clusterfuck.
Yeah, there will be a stream.
You could make a private channel for only pseudo intellectuals and mods.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
We already have that.
She already has that.
We do?
Wait,
Why are we
what?
using it? What the heck?
Because we're inviting Turkey Tom.
So do we just go to the podcast Discord then?
Oh, I'm not in that. So.
I'm not in that either.
Neither am I. Don't worry about it.
Because it was made before the our Discord was made. It was made like months before the Discord.
What the heck is this? Alright,
Yeah,
we need to
I'm
mute
muting him.
someone.
Also, it's kind of cancerous. Speaking of cancer, where's Bio Gundam?
He said he couldn't come. He said he couldn't come in the chat.
That's so sad he can't come.
Wow.
That
Does
sounds...
this mean we'll actually have a conversation that's completely not brought to something that's not being talked about?
I mean, I'm cool with talking about Warhammer 40k and Gundam all the time.
So as long as it's not fucking Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, did you
Hey, let's
guys
talk
see
about
that
Dragon
new-
Ball.
Did you guys see that new? Did you guys see that?
13. Pretty
Did
sure.
you guys see that new Dragon Ball Super
Well, I mean, he wants to
episode?
kill his channel. We might as well make it explode.
Okay, stop.
All people are just doing with
No,
this is
dude,
just changing the fucking name of the chat.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all we do is change the name of the chat lately.
It's called the chat stream.
Yeah.
You know, last
Yoshi,
time.
That's so lame. Oh, come on.
You know, last time I was on the stream, it was just us talking about DragonAll. Like, just Dragon Ball was
No,
funny.
I hate Dragon.
Wait a minute, if someone has
Hey,
done
it's Dragon Ball.
There we go.
wait, if someone doesn't
Oh my god.
That is loud.
That is loud.
Yeah, I'd sooner talk about.
Sorry.
Because I don't know, every time people talk about Dragon Balls like 50 fucking times and it's
Yes, I know. I'd sooner
Yeah.
talk about Yaoi than Dragon Ball.
Like, yeah, you're true.
Oh,
That's
you
true.
want Yaoi?
No.
Ouch.
Number 6 was a great show.
I can post a picture of me dressed up as Victor from Yuri on Ice.
The gay.
Get out of here, man. That's just gay.
Gay.
Do it.
I'm
Yaoi
holding
is
a
trash.
Pikachu.
Do it.
Yaoi
Yeah.
is trash.
But I'll
Yaoi
do
is
it.
trash. Yaoi
You're gonna
fans
see-
need to go there.
You're gonna see me hold a Pikachu.
But what I'm saying is the whole stream is seeing the screen, so we'll all see.
Yeah. I don't care. I mean, you can't really see me that well. Anyway.
It looks cringy as crap.
Uh-oh.
Wait, is that you?
We can't show that on YouTube.
I don't know.
I have no clue.
Wait,
what
which
it's gonna
one's you?
show.
There's a lot of people there.
She said she's holding.
I'm holding Pikachu. Yes.
So
I don't
think
know
this
everything
one-
about that. Makes
Stream
me
band.
I think the one. I think
wanna
the.
die.
I think the person wearing
We have
it
removed
with
the
white
content.
hair is her.
It violates.
You said
Yes.
she was the one dressed up as Victor from Yuri on
Yuri
Ice?
on Ice. Yes.
Where though? I can't see.
I'm holding Pikachu.
Oh, that's you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I could show a sexier one, but that's more blurry.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. This picture, you kind of look. I don't know. I just can't tell. It's just a little farther quality. But from the quality I can see at the moment, you look a little old. Maybe it's just the one picture.
God damn it! I'm 23.
There's
Wow.
a word for that. It's called middle-aged.
I think
If
it's
someone
called being an
doesn't have a
asshole.
penis or is that a trap?
Look, they're called cakes, and it's fine to be one.
I think that is a. I think Chad.
Hashtag it's okay to be cake.
No, if Kate is like 25 years old.
Probably the wet hair, though.
Oh my
It's probably the wet hair, though.
My ears hurt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
Welcome to
alright.
the Pseudo Intellectual Podcast.
A closer picture of me holding the Pikachu.
You look around.
More like the recast.
How many people can be in this one?
10.
Can agree
Ten.
with
So
that?
you're,
10.
so
There's a
you're
10.
an old woman?
Can we
No,
just
I'm not.
admit that we've reached peak
You
cancer
say you're
and just let
23,
this
but
die?
you look like you're 70.
Yes, please.
I'm wearing a gray wig.
Are you
Oh.
cancer, dude?
I have a
And
question
unless
for you.
Pokemon
It's
dresses
in the
as a
name.
woman, it is a trap.
Huh?
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things is a dude.
Oh.
I have no idea.
The best thing to come out of Yuri on Ice was probably that one Yuri Dojin where they gender bended both the characters.
No, the best thing to
It's
come out.
bad that the best thing to come out of Yuri on Ice is Yuri.
No, the best thing that came out. No,
to-
guys, you're all wrong. The best thing to come out of Yuri on Ice is the opening.
What the?
Because it has a really good opening. Who was
Yes,
just
oh
eating
my
right
god,
next
they
to
were
their
blasting
freaking
that
computer?
shit at the con.
Who did the opening again?
Yuri. Who was just eating
Also,
right
is
at
Yuri
the
on
No.
Ice worth watching? Because I haven't watched it.
Yes.
No.
God,
Yes.
no.
course
No.
Yes,
no.
it is.
No,
No.
it's
Yes,
pretty
it
bad.
is.
Okay, is there
Yes,
any
it
reason to
is.
watch it other than the
Why
yaoi?
watch that when you can watch number 6?
The good
ice
animation, I
skating,
guess.
it's a sport.
Oh
It's a sport. They studied ice skaters in order to animate it.
Like it has good animation. I won't lie.
No,
It's a
but I mean
waste
the
of
story
animation.
itself. Okay, the animation itself might be good for in getting it accurate, but is the story worth watching?
Here's the thing: Snob says it's bad, thus you shouldn't.
Yeah,
Watch
I don't
it.
care for Snob. Snob is wrong about like 50%.
Snob is correct about everything.
Nice projection, Rika.
No, it's not. Snob is wrong about 50% of the things. It's that you're wrong about 50% of the things. Snob's
Ooh.
correct
No.
on it all.
No, Rika's wrong about 90.
No, I end up
Rika's
being
not
right.
wrong about 95%.
No. I am right about like almost everything.
No. God no.
No.
Unless it's definitely.
Alright, I have a quick
I
question.
mean, you agree with me 95% of the time, so.
Yeah, but
Did
I'm
anyone
also
watch
wrong
the
about a lot
Thanksgiving
of
parade?
things, so
No, I didn't get to. I was in the car.
Super
So,
Saiyan
like,
Blue
the,
Goku parade.
But anyways,
I was too busy eating
Yeah.
steak and drinking Martinelli.
Rika. Plot agrees with you like 95% of the time, but plot is wrong 100% of the time.
so plot is 5% right.
Yep.
No, plot is 100% wrong.
Yeah.
Or wrong.
That
So
means
wrong.
Rika's only 5% right,
right.
like I said.
Rika's only 5% right.
Well, what do you want, Rika? Do you want a medal? I think I'll have to give him a medal.
You don't give him a medal, you give him a participation trophy.
Okay,
oof,
that works.
That's
Participation trophy, isn't that just a diversity quota?
Yeah, it is.
Ooh.
We gotta be PC, guys, if we don't want to be banned off the network.
yeah, millionaires deserve medals too, guys.
I mean,
They don't. They
what-
get money. That's why. That's their medals. They get millions of dollars.
All right, I think we've gone on long enough. We're gonna end
Yeah.
it now.
Please.
Okay.
Can I get an F in the chat for this
Please,
stream?
dude.
Rika,
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
gotta,
guys.
I gotta do some work.
Rika, you start.
Press F to pay respect.
I'm Rika Fag. I'm making 12 videos and watch my videos, which are the best.
Okay, Stuffy.
My name is Stuffy, and I'm doing an intro on how to make a noose.
Are you gonna use it?
That's
Gonna
the
wrinkle
plan.
Some cows, but yeah.
Okay, Chandler. Okay.
Chandler left.
But that's
F for
one way, yeah.
Chandler.
Plot is your turn. All right.
Too slow.
Next is
You're too
perjury.
slow.
What? What's that?
No, oh, there goes.
All right then. So we're gonna do our outros and just leave the chat.
Okay, yeah.
Perjury,
Yeah.
your turn.
Wait, really? We can't
Wait.
keep. Can't keep
John
it.
Perjury. Purgatory.
Purgatory.
What?
Your turn
What?
to do the outro.
Oh, I'm Purgatory and I want to kill myself because of my shitty mic.
Have you tried buying a better mic?
Hey, it's not that bad.
Okay, one man.
Jesus,
your
my
turn.
ears.
Hi, I'm OneManCast, and I'm an alcoholic. Like, share, subscribe.
I one man cast. Okay, Kendra, your turn.
I'm just here for the lulz.
All right, Hal.
I'm Hal, and I make nothing. Goodbye.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
And I'm the
I'll see you
Unknown
later.
Bye.
Bye.
And I'm the Unknown Otaku, signing off. Join the Discord. We have it, and it should be linked below.
Yeah,
If
join
not,
that.
just
so,
just freaking do that. click on the channel. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.